Have a refreshing day. Listen to Epic Radio. So refreshing.
Of February 2026. Hello and welcome to the last edition of the Epic Morning Show for the week on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and Choice FM in the eastern parts of Freetown. Get we around the world by listening to we on the website at www.myepiconline.com or download the World Radio app, radiogarden.com. You can go there too and of course listen to Epic Radio. This is now a 2.5 hour long program. We divided into the first and second segments. The first segment today will give you the biggest stories of the week, and in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, Reginald Brandon Tukutusa will review the biggest stories of the week in Sierra Leone. Stay with me on all the major social media handles, 99.3 FM and Choice FM. Stay with us. You do every single day. Love what it make you wake early morning for go out there. Love what it bring sort of income and feed the family. Love what it make you be happy. Love what they make people feel very proud of you. Love what it make you stand out among many people. I mean, some of week they go out there. If you need to go to town for go work or you go to office for go work, we can tell what they can say they go for money. But you know, the real thing is those who they do the hard work, people do see them, and perseverance it surely pays. I mean, God can tell for sort of elevates people we feel say they are not seen in the job that they do, even as they put in as much hard work compared to those not doing the work at all. So continue for put more hard work, love what you do, love the work where they give you income, even if you think that the money is still too small for the kind of personality you be giving what you sabi. I mean, we can only get better if we consistent in the work we do moving forward. This is the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. You can forget to be around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. Of course, let me bring you this message from, and do you want a natural tea that refreshes your body? Looking for something healthy and gentle on digestion? Want a tea that keeps you feeling fresh all day? Our tea is your answer, got you covered. Made from naturally grown tea leaves, it's healthy, refreshing and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bags in every pack, there's always more to enjoy and share. Our tea, natural freshness in every sip. Brought to you by Karel.
Every Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen at country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and self. Wake up So important issue them where they affect Salone and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social.
Choose how much tickets you want from 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part are that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Maria, I see say you give small marks soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for friend drink where he like. Waiting again I go able game.
You don't try Sierra juice. Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You know get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make them. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I'm glad for you eat this so, but now the body no more is good for or is sweet na mouth.
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support the local economy. As na Salonia and they get all the things them where they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we come free.
Wow, I know we know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice want them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077-600-000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salone.
Continue for the play the Epic Bombaka shout. Dial *799*2#. Follow the prompt. You get a chance for win this morning 500 new leons here on the Epic Bowling Show. The code again now *799*2#. You go follow the prompt and get a chance for win this morning 500 new leons here on Epic Radio. You go do so via Orange Money or Afri Money. Yes. So, do you want a coffee that wakes you up instantly, looking for a smooth, aromatic taste that you can enjoy anytime? Need energy to stay active all day? Our cafe has got you covered. It's 100% pure, smooth and aromatic, keeping you energetic and active all day out. Now, just add hot water and enjoy a bold cup that fits perfectly into your busy lifestyle. Our cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day. Brought to you by Karel. You still with the Epic Morning Show. Today we review the biggest international stories of the week. But first off, the latest world news now. At least 21 bodies have been recovered after a boat carrying around 30 passengers sank in the River Nile in northern Sudan. The incident happened earlier this week. Now, search teams are continuing efforts to locate missing passengers from the Taib al-Kauda and al-Kuwayi area. Now, women and children are believed to be among those still unaccounted for. In Ghana, more people are wearing the traditional Fugu attire every Wednesday as a newly introduced Fugu Day gains popularity. The initiative gained attention after President John Dramani Mahama wore the traditional garment during a state visit to Zambia, sparking debate online. Some social media users mocked the outfit, but many Ghanaians defended its cultural importance. The tourism minister, Abdul Zafar Momsher, say the weekly observance is aimed at promoting national identity and showcasing Ghanaian culture with pride. Nigeria's military says around 200 U.S. troops are expected in the country in the coming weeks, but will not take part in combat operations. Instead, they will focus on training and advisory roles to support the Nigerian forces battling Islamist militants. The clarifications follow remarks from the Pentagon about deploying personnel to assist Nigeria. A spokesperson for Nigeria's defense headquarters said that Nigerian forces will retain full command authority and lead all operations on their sovereign territory. The development comes weeks after U.S. President Donald Trump ordered airstrikes on what he described as Islamic State targets in Nigeria. Russia has denied allegations that Nigerians are being recruited to fight in the war in Ukraine. At a press briefing in Abuja, Russia's ambassador to Nigeria dismissed the claims as unfounded and said Moscow has no official program to enlist Nigerians. He added that any illegal recruitment is, if proven, will be handled by the Russian law enforcement authorities. The ambassador also pointed to ongoing military, educational and economic cooperation between Russia and Nigeria. Angola's president, Joao Lourenço, who currently chairs the African Union, has called for an immediate ceasefire in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. The appeal followed talks in Angola with DRC President Felix Tshisekedi. Now, Eastern Congo has seen renewed fighting involving the Rwandan-backed M23 rebel group despite diplomatic efforts. In a joint statement, President Lourenço urged all parties to agree on a ceasefire and also speed up verification mechanisms agreed in Doha last October. The statement was also signed by Togo's President Fua Gisembe and former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo, who are serving as a mediator in the peace process. Now, South Sudan and Somalia have been ranked the most corrupt countries in the world, according to the 2025 Corruption Perception Index released by Transparency International. Other African nations enlisted among the most corrupt include Libya, Eritrea, and Sudan. On the other hand, Seychelles was ranked the least corrupt country in Africa, followed by Cape Verde, Botswana, and Rwanda. Transparency International says corruption remains a major global threat, driven by weak political will and also declining democratic institutions. The index assesses 182 countries worldwide. No African country made it into the global top 10 list around the world. Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Today we'll give you the biggest international stories of the video. First, we look at Salon in position. Now, the 2025 World Corruption Index just been released, and according to the ACC Commissioner, Salon will make such a big stride internationally. I mean, leading many countries around the world when it comes to the fight and control against corruption, apologies, since 2017. So we'll look at that very soon, and plus the Epstein files, which has been released. Over 3.5 million files has been released by the U.S. Department of Justice. And yes, lots of other stories them across Africa will discuss today here at the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Economic and political environment and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in that country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and self. Wake up to important issue them where they affect Salon and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. When they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in that country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and self. Wake up to important issue them where they affect Salon and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in that country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when I Epic Radio.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Melvin Tijanwanta is here with me. Melvin, good morning. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you very much for having me. Good morning to you and Fambol and Agadu.
On a school motto, also the genius in veritati.
Leaders in truth in interpretation.
So when I get event to the camp very soon?
Of course, you know, it's Edward's business and February is our month and the 6th we will don't celebrate the foundation and of course confirmation will come around the much more celebration. But the big deal there is the news about Edwards is we don't launch the 105-year preparation ahead of the 105 we will be next year. So watch out for that.
But wait till go change in this celebration because remember the 100 years celebration, which it was very huge. I mean, everybody the most talked about in the whole country. But I know they see the momentum unless from you they work the tie they come.
I mean, maybe say you know they see fine or you know work too much not tongue, but the fact remains Edwards now we the lead and others they follow. If we see
no. We Esekwam with the above all, now we the lead, others they follow.
No, not going to debate. What are the people who give 100-year anniversary hype? Now, what are them?
The Albert Academy.
No. I mean, the good thing is everybody knows that if it comes to social, educational, Edwards leads. And not say for other side, Wana Salon, the genius in Waritati, leaders in truth.
All right. So I don't say family they listen. No say Esekwam with the above all. I mean, now we start everything as Salon. Now we form the APC, form the SLPP, the leaders of both political parties, the first prime minister, the first executive president. Lots of things in a Salon. I mean, the Albert Academy landmarks them. You see them visibly all around. But however now do Melvin, I'm not saying this also debates. Let's go.
Academy never win debates over Edwards.
Check. We've won lots of times.
No. I'm not saying on our own term. We own term. The only school where we make chess and then grammar school. But we used to always top debates, basketball. We are social elites. You cannot take it away from us. We're not the pull coats with the run.
Well, because the school big, one coats make headlines.
Because one bad fish, 90 pull all the other fish there. Anyway, we do things and others follow.
Anyways, let's go into the details now. You see the news where they say Kim Jong-un don't get a successor. That spy agency from South Korea say Kim Jong-un in Peking. Now the proposed successor to Impapa. They say until recently they don't take decisions on activities them we get for do with North Korea them the military capabilities with regards to so we don't see lots of pictures, videos them here in Impapa they tin up where they do any sort of launching at the state there. Yeah. So what do you make of that?
It still needs independent verification, looking at the relationship between North and South Korea. Mind you, this is coming from what you will call an adversary intelligence agency, and the veracity of this can be questioned for the simple fact that, don't forget, before now, international media and political and geopolitical analysts, they talk about in sister, where they call, in fact, they call a powerful sister, Kim Yo-jong. And all of a sudden now, South Korea is coming to tell us that there is upcoming meeting where that should be announced. We wait for see, because I now imagine how a 13-year-old teenager. It's a preparation for be higher. I mean, it's a creation of a situation according to South Korea for higher apparent. But we're happy with him powerful sister. That is one. We're happy in, mind you, this now a family where this, if that get for be the case, it will be the 5th generation, because you get King John Hul in papa and in grandpa. This one right now already. So if this get for be the case, it's an interesting dynasty being created in North Korea. If you get any elements of truth, but
if you get, they cast doubts on this intelligence, because we don't see over the past years them intelligence from South Korea on North Korea. Wouldn't be say North Korean troops they perfect for Russia. We not be all agree upon them, but later we see verification of the fact that the intelligence from South Korea was in fact the truth. North Korean troops are really fighting for Russia.
Not all intelligence is accurate. What about the one against Saddam Hussein? Was that intelligence accurate? So in this case, I know that can be a counter argument to this argument, but in this case, if I not hear any third party or a third party security analyst institution globally they verify this, what if it's not divorced from propaganda? And we know say the two countries then they're in a propaganda war, wherein this they send balloon and then they send different things and all that. So for me, it's too early, wise. I not see the dynasty of North Korea at this juncture for begin. I mean, it for me politically makes sense. 13-year-old Pekin, you papa old almost here in papa old, in papa day in I think early 40s or late 40s or late 30s. We'll verify that.
So I think it's late 30s because
he's still a young man.
Yeah.
I mean, if this is true, that shows how people can be power drunk if this get any elements of truth. But again, we're happy with the establishment order within the North Korean establishment. How will they respond to this? And mind you, this is a dynasty where the current Kim Jong-un, well, they call her half-brother, then they get issue where sources, intelligence, then come forward realize, say, that brother they killing in Malaysia and be depara. Where they set some picking like na prank they want play, then spray some chemical para where end up for. So how in half sister where many people are not believe say go be higher parents go react to this, but definitely the time too long. Who's wise leader than they go don't pitch into a senior picking for be leader? It's unwise.
Okay.
The elements of truth in it now are just a lack proportional reasonability.
Well, we need for specify not to just picking, girl picking for lead the nuke nation.
Another element we carry it. Thank you very much for adding the fact that girl picking. Now, if you look at the history and the dynamics of Korean society, it's a conservative society.
And we accept them. Then get any option.
Then get option for that's the question. Then get option for accept or not accept. But again, will they wait until the option presents itself?
Anybody gets the rights for oppose the decision by Kim Jong-un and North Korea?
From what we really get now the news, he seems to be the one totalitarian authoritarian leader. But authoritarianism and totalitarianism is not only built on one man, it's built on system, it's entrenched.
Yes.
It's entrenched. If you say other people, if it's not ones and not ones, we pick from grandpa to Pekin, from Pekin to Grand Pekin. But it's the way they've entrenched the system. It just started quoting Jinping they do now China. I will not be surprised if any one of in relations then come forward one in China for say the one for lead China. That is the bad thing about absolute power. Okay, always say corrupt absolutely. So again, I doubt the elements of truth in it, but I will not be surprised because the Kim dynasty has been there, and I will not be surprised if the one for taken to the 5th, 6th, and 7th generation.
Just been joined in the studio by Mulku Bangu. Mulku, good morning. Welcome to the people.
Good morning, Osman. I'm sorry I'm late.
Mulku, we talk on this proposed heir to power na North Korea. I mean, we get news from the spy agency of South Korea. We say Kim Jong-un in Peking, when Kim Jong-a, the teenage daughter of Kim Jong-un, by the way, now the heir to the to power. This if an event we get Kim Jong-un out of the picture, now Peking will lead North Korea. What do you make of that intelligence? You believe him?
Yeah. I mean, every report they see currently from the major media, don't they show this Peking? Apparently, Kim don't do so well for hiding from the public. She was born in 2013, and the same way Dennis Rodman, the renowned famed basketball player, visit North Korea in 2013. He met with Kim Jong-un. And one of the debriefing we make with the CIA, because usually every time an American citizen visit a country like that, and when they come, before they reach home, they do debriefing. And one of the debriefing information we passed to the CIA was that they don't see Kim in Peking, in baby, they don't total a gal Peking. And ever since, Kim don't successfully hide this Peking from the public. And it only decide for begin making show face in 2022, and she has been there with Kim in very intimate, secured places. They can't go meetings, they can't go parades, they can't go even that trip we take, I think, to India or so. She was there with him, and it's just it show the world, it show in generals, and say she's likely going to be my hair. And when I get used to this face, and it introduce her into everything he's doing at the moment. I mean, clearly, not calculated man. This is a calculated man, and this is not a man who will just do something for show. He don't successfully hide in Pekin. In fact, there are reports say even get boy Pekin, but he don't fall off. With that boy Pekin, they not trust them. We know that man will get trust issues. You see, killing uncle.
Now you make go give a sister chance?
Yes, a killing uncle actually. Your uncle we papa and brother killer because we suspect say your uncle they work against them, your uncle they sell secret information to the CIA. Killer and other things. And so this is somebody we get trust issues. And so clearly you can tell say it go give somebody really close to them. But one thing I pick from King this whole situation is this thing, right? Dictators, I know they support that totally. This man rules in fear, rules in he gets. He's an evil person, not a good person. He need ruling people in fine at all. But one thing where it correctly do, what I see, not that at this point he already don't begin develop a protege, don't begin develop a successor. We don't see that happening in political parties in democracy. We do not see that
because they're not dictators.
No, the thing. Okay, isolate the dictator part. We don't see these people developing protege. People away. I see some leadership qualities in this person. I begin groom them for take my position after I am gone. We do not see that.
Because thing is, in democracies, in real democracies, it is not one person who decide who that will take after me.
So if you listen carefully with what I say, you as the leader, it's always your responsibility, whether in democracy, whether working in the private sector, whether working even as papa SSF, you are now your responsibility for make sure say you get somebody. You don't impose them. The difference is you don't impose. Dictators impose. They bring and say, yeah, take her. You understand? And that's the difference. But outside of a dictatorial form of governance or leadership, you have to bring and train somebody up so that when you go, that vision where you get, that dream where you get,
so you recommend President Trump also train person in Lego team vision?
No. I can't go so Lego there. We in time don't let just go. We don't want anybody. I know President Trump 2.2. But let's just state something clearly now. North Korea has successfully blocked away Western media, and they're like living in a bubble. There is a lady. I'll make people. I've been on listening to this podcast like 2 years ago. Her name is Yeomin Park. There's a podcast on YouTube. It's called Flagrant 2. She wrote a book. And the book is called In Order to Live, A North Korean Girl's Journey to Freedom. When she detailed her experience, right, when she was in North Korea. So because the world no know within they go on at North Korea, it's difficult for them to prove within they go on. One, propaganda heavy day. As you born, so you born Pekin. Then they teach you, instill, ingrain in you, say the leader, he's like a god. Like everybody for just respect him. Then they fear him. Imagine a country of 26 million people and get 1.5 million soldiers, active soldiers. That they tell you, see, and then they train them soldiers in the Navy for worship King Jong-un. The people are really going through it. They are dying of hunger. Then they abuse them. Then they have camps for anybody who speak against their state. Then anybody journal, you dare not. They get camps where they go put you.
You are sounding like the Western media.
No. It's not. Go read this book. Read this book.
Okay.
This is somebody where actually escaped, and you know how she escaped? A detailing escape.
Okay.
She actually walked on a whole sea. It's called the Yellow Sea. Right? It was iced out.
Right, okay.
Over to China. China also has those camps. Let's say this clearly. China has camps for people. I mean, it's there. Clearly, people don't escape from those camps. We don't can detail these things. But the Chinese government, they hide these things. But people are going through it in North Korea.
Give me 1 second. Melvin, you disagree with Mulku?
I don't go entirely disagree with sound, other than the fact that we need for corroborate Western narrations or dissident voices independently. And like you rightly said, because the government not allow, now they don't begin allow, but that is censored according to a recent report. They don't allow selected few, and then seemingly they feel like it will open up, but when entirely it's a matter of wait and see. The fact remains there is, yes, North Korea, from which we they get now the global south, has always been demonized. But I always ask myself the very logical, or somebody will say, well, illogical. If this country is this terrible, why are they a threat?
What do you mean? Militarily?
Militarily means economically. They don't just develop their military capacity out of the blues. They spend money.
So the country is not terrible.
A nuclear weapon.
I tell you, said there are things we might not know about North Korea where the Western media not will portray. That is my fear. And we will not get the whole picture. We're just left with the narration of the Western media or dissident voices. There are so many dissident voices, like you rightly said, coming from China, coming from places like Tibet,
South Korea,
coming from North Korea,
South Korea.
You have dissident voices. But the corroboration of it, for me, is my concern. I'm not saying all of these things are not happening, but if they are happening, if this country is this bad, why then still, apart of the nuclear power, why they are still thriving? Why
they are thriving? How?
No, they are not.
North Korea is not thriving.
How are they thriving? Militarily?
No.
How can you say militarily? If North Korea is not thriving, then are you saying North Korea is a failed state?
Mulku just say many people are dying of hunger in North Korea.
Yes. You cannot compare the death. This is open research. Can you compare the death or the hunger death toll in North Korea to any country in Africa? Because you don't give me figures. Give me data.
No.
Statistics. Let's say Sierra Leone, for example. Are Sierra Leoneans dying from hunger?
No.
It's North Korea among the hungriest nations in the world.
No, because you start talking as a Western media, they go there, collect data. So
and that is the argument I'm having with your argument. Your argument is in place, but the what is called the aspects of marginal error by virtue of we're not independent, like other issues will go, like America. There is no way you go say in a one narration you
okay,
because you have so many resources.
I agree with you.
But with North Korea, it's just one-sided. If it's not coming from the narration of North Korea, it's coming from South Korea.
No. But this actually somebody.
Show me independent sources coming from North Korea.
This is somebody Yom Impact in book, and not only Yom Impact, there have been other people away who are quote unquote dissidents that have escaped from North Korea. We don't write books, don't go on podcasts, don't speak about the suffering of North Koreans in North Korea. People are actually dying of hunger. Now, I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom in there.
Study again.
It's just state capture.
It's
a book. It's called book Yom Impact.
Who is this person?
She's actually from North Korea. She was born and raised in North Korea.
She lives in the West.
She escaped through China. From China, go to North and South Korea. South Korea finally made her way to the US. Usai actually able to get second class citizen and then seek asylum.
So you think they might have influenced a report?
It's possible. Impossible.
The West.
Yes, impossible. Because even when you look at the report, when you look at the book and look at the
I think we
reviews,
don't have an argument.
when you look at the reviews, there are possibilities of that. But it doesn't rule away the fact that she had that experience.
Okay.
I mean, you can't take that away from her.
And I think just to buttress the fact, I mean, like you said, you can present facts, but how you summarize the facts? Now, in when you look at book reviews, those are some of the things the best reviewers go for. The summary of the conclusion of all your thoughts, your themes, it's how you conclude on the facts. I go through one. Blood in. There's this book I just try for watch up. It's so interesting, but it gets so many conclusions and reviewers then get issues with. So even when they say the book is a good read, they are telling you that the facts are good, but the conclusions are incorrect. But so that is just the summary of this conversation. That
Right. Okay.
it might be the fact that within the come out of North Korea is the reality, but is it the conclusion of the whole picture?
All right. Okay. Melvin. Yeah. So we see news from the Nigerian armed forces say U.S. troops, America will send 200 U.S. troops them, but they're not go fight in combat, but go instead train Nigerian soldier man them for fight against ISWAP and Boko Haram. What do you make of that? I think that could be the fact.
It's interesting because this is not new. Since 2000, in fact, there is a pact between the United States and Nigeria that is called, let me just check my records, that they signed in the year 2000. And that pact basically then be enter for address some of the issues there. So where I hear you say their role is not non-combating, I say, well, since 2000, where una don't begin deploy hundreds of troops in Nigeria, yet still, it seems as if the approach is not working, because I will tell you, they called the PAC Status of Forces Agreement, and 26 years ago that was signed. And for me, I think this just fits in, particularly that phrase on they will have no non-combating role. It just fits in with narration or narrative in Washington that, it promised not to put U.S. forces on the line or stop wars. And as you stand this Friday, that interesting in the United States, Moluko, you agree with me. I think that the deadline for the passing of the Department of Homeland Security the bill. So looking at the works of ICE and the protest against them and then clamp down on immigration and the protest, Donald Trump wants a narration where it is said that, we are not going there to fight, we are going to assist. But this is coming on the heels of, firstly, if we don't go bomb, this is coming on the heel of America don't approve arms sales and sometimes disapprove over time. This is coming on the heel of America self don't they accuse the Nigerian military of human rights abuses. This is coming on the heel of Nigeria saying, we are collaborating, but yet still the war is not ending. So if America and Nigeria we don't get this agreement since 2000, why this agreement not still cushion the effect of Islamist insurgency and terrorism?
That's my question.
Why? For me, this is another avenue for U.S. economic military cooperation advancement. Economic, because it's all going to deal with our money. If you see them people already council in America for the foots them bill as to when and then how long then in Nigeria, those details will not ever come out. If you see America,
let's go fund them.
They will never tell you the details. They will tell you that there's certain I don't know. They say that they are classified. That's what government they will tell you it's classified. But basically, you like it or not, it's going to cost the Nigerian economy. And the fact there is, if it's going to be a long-term impact, if it's going to have a long-term impact on the Nigerian military in building their capacity, if I don't help. But 26 years ago, you still will achieve nothing. Boko Haram just pulled it on and just intensify atrocities. It means that they are getting the approach wrong. And I think one thing we've got wrong about the Nigerian instability is the religionization of the war. And that is still politics playing in Washington now, calling it Christian genocide or calling it Islamic insurgency.
They are more Muslim. They are more Muslim.
Not to become Muslim. I mean, this is what I'm saying. The narration about the war. Islamic insurgency. You know, this is it. Not so because Muslim do bad, you go generalizing on all Muslim.
Yeah.
Not so because Christian do bad, you say that, you know, that other side don't get the narration wrong. So waiting people and the Republicans, again, mind you, these are Republicans, not Democrats. They are playing politics with it now. They are waiting and use now for get sympathy in Washington and America. They say, oh, they kill Christian in Nigeria. Not forgetting that if you look at data coming out, like you said, some schools of thought are saying more Muslims are dying. So why do we have to look at religion from this perspective? I think America foreign policy on Nigeria is just economic. And I will not be surprised one day if Tinubu then left themselves careless and can pull them.
And strategy
Pull Tinubu in government.
Of course, if the man don't say he get for
popular. Right now,
it's not about popularity. We are talking about U.S. foreign policy and influence on other countries.
America overthrowing Tinubu in government.
Hey, but the man not say they can guns are blazing. If Tinubu not cooperate, let Tinubu say, okay, well, let troops not come back. The next move for me is pass me. He say America don't send troops in for Topula.
So America force Nigeria for greed for cow.
I think so.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, no, I believe so. I strongly believe so.
Because America once forget a drone base.
Yeah, exactly.
With the world enclosed in Niger,
you just take the word out of my mouth.
For can based on Nigeria. So what's that mean? You get AFCOM proxy. In fact, where I watch the, you see, I mean, this is not racism. Where I watch the Africa Command hierarchy, the one the way they say Africa Command. Imagine Africa Command, America, one black man on the day. If not allow the life family on a check.
Oh yeah.
This is all about white supremacists and supremacism. You know they call Africa. So them get based in Ghana. And when you look at it, it's like a launch pad now. Nigeria is big. Watch the geographic of Nigeria. You base Nigeria for drone refueling. You don't capture the one in West Africa
and the Sahel.
Yeah. Trump is very strategic. This is not just military. It gets an end game, and the end game there is like when they criticize Vladimir Putin for maximalist foreign policy. This is the end game. Nigeria ultimately therefore surrender the oil to America. That's the drive they are moving towards.
So the aim in all of this, sending U.S. troops them to Nigeria, what do you think is not the end game?
Hey, but not money, not the oil.
For oil?
Hey, but look at the blueprints in Venezuela. Look at the blueprints in Iraq. This is all about money, the economics of war. But if you Nigeria, they want to go up. Nigeria never be wise.
Who's threat things that this will pose for not only Nigeria, the rest of West Africa?
Anyone
to governments that
if they don't put Nigeria under control, anyone by them picking country that West Africa will shake from the wapper.
What is a military base? Like military base like the
military base, not military base. The agreement is a military compact. It's called a 3D agreement: diplomacy, development, and defense. 3D. If you say America use 3D for nothing, look at technology, but you use technology past me. 3D. Now call it 3D. Wait till you see what you get. They turn all kind of
right. Molko, you think what's the end game in this?
I agree. I entirely agree with Melvin. Overthrow is maybe like the last part. But clearly you can tell it's economic based, but also security and defense based. He's losing. It don't come out. Niger, so they know, the US knows that they are losing the Sahel region, because if you look at what the Sahel they do, they want to shift from the west and now go to Russia specifically, encouraging all Putin within that in mercenary and all that. They know say they are losing that region, and because they don't pull them, they don't pull them from Niger. It needs a way that for monitor within the go on that side. And I will not forget, until they can't talk about the Sahel. The Sahel is actually a real threat. That now we remove them from them.
The militants them?
Yes, the militants and terrorist activists at that place. It's actually it's spilling over. But you go ask yourself the question: who are the one there who they provide a weapon there? Who's the guy they buy weapons? Who are the broker them weapons deals here? That's the big question we immediately always ask myself.
You understand? We can't get the answer. What can deal with the CPI issue?
Yes,
CPI
exactly.
They talk about rogue elements in countries where they do well in fights against corruption.
Yes,
but there are safe havens.
Exactly.
For illicit activities.
Exactly.
Money laundering in other countries.
Exactly.
In South.
Yes,
South.
because when you look at even Boko Haram, imagine you do America, you bomb on Christmas, they bomb inside Nigeria. You say you don't fight terrorism.
All right. Okay.
Is that working?
They call yourself an evangelical.
Yeah, and you are
evangelical.
Yeah, you don't even know that kill. You don't even know if that Christian or Muslim they kill.
Okay.
Christmas Day not so they for bomb.
You still on the Epic Morning Show 99.3 FM. Straight up.
The money necessary. The money necessary.
This Valentine,
love detective na the beach. St. Anthony Commanding number 458, Knight of St. John International. They invite you to the Valentine Edition Beach
Epic
Fiesta.
Radio.
When it happens Saturday, February 14, 2026. Now the beautiful Sugarland Beach Cottage. Time for takeoff. Now 11 a.m.
Epic Radio.
Departure point. National Stadium main gate side streets. Sober sun. Sea. Sweet vibe. Great company. Perfect for couple, friends, and lovers of good time. Ticket price now 100 millions no more. Yes, 100 millions. Boku love, laugh, and memories. No miss out on this Valentine Beach Fiesta with the Knights of St. John International, St. Anthony Commanding 458. Love, beach, and vibe. This Valentine, we will go straight to Sugarland. You sabi Benny
I will tell you, the Solomon first food love Dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine.
Epic Radio.
Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. They fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them self as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Member say Benny Mix then a packet. And they write PLC banner. Benny Mix, they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show, 99.3 FM and Choice FM. Listen to we around the world on your website, www.myepiconline.com and radiogarden.com. Still a discourse to review the biggest international stories of the week. Mulku, look at Jeffrey Epstein in the latest release from the Department of Justice. I mean, over 3.5 million documents them. By the way, don't link Jeffrey Epstein to some of the most powerful global leaders, them like President Donald Trump, Bill Gates, the billionaire Bill Gates, even the former Prince Andrew. We see this on the convict. Lots of people, linking them to Jeffrey Epstein, and we also be seeing news for say he get plan for visit Sierra Leone. You see that news also?
I saw it.
One for visit Sierra Leone. What do you make of?
What I want can
And I'm doing the same of finance by Kuruma.
What I want can
If one can do, perhaps one can do investment.
If one makes Sierra Leone
some investments.
If one makes Sierra Leone a hub, for recruit, picking them for child sex trafficking and that kind of stuff. I mean, this for people who don't know. I know a lot of people don't know about Jeffrey Epstein. Then because they don't understand, we are so distracted. But this is one human way is actually causing a shift, a global paradigm shift in the world order.
Even in death.
Yes, even in death. It don't cause them right now. For example, right now Europe is facing some serious issues at the moment. Keir Starmer is under serious pressure because it failed for vet Peter Mandelson. And Peter Mandelson was representing the UK in the US, and he was actually involved with Jeffrey Epstein. And right now, then Keir Starmer.
But I think you don't apologize.
No, move on. No, but then still after I'm saying because inadequacies and inefficiency, he allowed a vet Peter, he know about it, but he not do the right thing.
You know about Peter?
Yes,
with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes. He know about it. When they ask him, he know about it, but he not be taken too seriously. So he let it slide. And so Jeffrey basically, for the one we don't know, now be this powerful financier where they could pick them through in wife Ghislaine Maxwell, right? Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine's story very unique. I want people that really, which are they say, so make them go do the research. But if you really serious about international relations, go do research about these people. Ghislaine Papa was MI6, working for the British government, right? Ghislaine Papa was assassinated. Allegedly, it was right in front of Ghislaine. And there is a story where they go say Ghislaine Papa was assassinated by the MI6. However, it was actually through counterintelligence that they said Mossad responsible for that. Now, Jeffrey Epstein allegedly was a Mossad agent, because what he be doing, the power we get and the access we get be too powerful. Explain to me why the Prime Minister of Israel, the former Prime Minister of Israel, Ehud Barak, go visit the US on an official visit and then go sleep in Jeffrey Epstein news. Somebody help me make that make sense. You understand? It's not like what Trump can salon. You understand? Eh? He can't see President Bill and then he can't sleep in news. Somebody make that make sense. Right? Because it gets so many implications. You forget security, this and that, resources, but he had that access. This was a man where they recruit picking them 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for powerful and rich and wealthy people for take advantage of. There are videos, but this release will come also. There are videos showing the guy they run after 13-year-old Pekin in kitchen. Prince Andrew was kneeling down on a 15-year-old Pekin.
You don't say those images are fake.
No, they're not fake. There is a documentary on Netflix, right? I've forgotten the name of the documentary, but
I think the Pekin where shows the picture
then blur out the face, yeah.
Yeah, I think the Pekin that lady now don't die.
No, that's Virginia Giuffre, another case of Virginia Giuffre. Virginia Giuffre was part of that Netflix documentary where come out and speak out. She was actually the first person to speak out, and then in only speak out there were evidences and pictures of an encounter with Prince Andrew. Now, the thing starts first when the Buckingham Palace, the Buckingham Palace react, they immediately strip Prince Andrew off of his royal duties. They remove him from Usai. Yes, it was that. It was now the thing start. That was actually when it started, when it started gaining traction. And before you know it, when this thing comes also now they automatically isolate. And right now, they are even thinking about criminal charges for that mandate. Europe is actually, France don't launch investigations on everybody in name. Every other country has launched investigations. I am telling you, the world order is about to be toppled. Only the US, now they right now are being protected. The US, there were 6 names where that particular 3.5 million pages refused for mention. 6 people in. Pambondi say it's on record. If those 6 names are mentioned, the world order as we know it is going to be disrupted.
But if the President Trump's name don't be mentioned, would that go left again?
President Trump's name mentioned over 3 million or 30,000 times. I can't remember, I've forgotten the figures. Over 30,000 times. We've killed him. In fact, just yesterday, the one I listened to, President Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, right? I don't want to use the R word, but they did that to a child. And when the child complained, they shot the child dead. This was actually something where they grilled Pambondi on at Congress yesterday. They shot the child dead right there, and there was a witness where FBI failed for take the witness for interview the witness. It's available on news right now, public news. So something is actually going on, and this has been going on for quite a while, where the FBI and the CIA don't talk to conspiracy theory. For say there are powerful people ruling this world, and these people are pedophiles and killing children. The guy had an island. Everybody was going to that island. Everybody wanted to go to that island. Yes, Epstein Island. Ghislaine irresponsibility never just, but Ghislaine had an undertone. She had something, it be really one for bring down empires because of the way they killing Papa. She was actually on a revenge mission, allegedly. But clearly, if you see what's happening now, even Tony Blair's name was dragged. Jeffrey Epstein complained, Tony Blair, Bill Clinton, Tony Blair, all these guys. But, Bill Clinton, there are so many videos, correspondences in Jeffrey Epstein.
I think he's going to appear at Congress.
Yes, he appeared at Congress in wife. Actually, because I'm for the But if you look at this whole thing, the DOJ actually just centered this thing around Democrats. But why didn't they bring Trump? Right, for face Congress. Why not bring these guys? Because a name don't be mentioned so many times, and they exposed the picking them more than they exposed Donald Trump and his cronies. Right, and this is actually what is causing upheaval. The world is going to shift. I'm telling you, in the next couple of days before this year is done, we get to see a major shift in powers at the world.
All right. Melvin, what do you make of the Jeffrey Epstein file released?
I have always been concerned about, firstly, going about seeking approval for the release of the files. It was a long journey, and the files finally be released. Not all. Reducted, that's the word.
Exactly, redacted.
Reducted. And some of the reducted names, like Molku say, 6. Many politicians then are Capitol Hill and elsewhere, they're very concerned that we are starting of these names. But again, I think that scandal just exposed how the billionaires or the rich or the elites, they get them dirty secrets. And this is also corroborated if you follow the Puff Daddy case. These are how celebrities, powerful people operate. So I think the test there is, will systems, because for example, looking at the development around Ghislaine Maxwell, now they want her to go and testify before Congress.
She did.
And now listen to one of the demands. The demand.
And she said no.
No. She was saying my Fifth Amendment right allows me to stay silent. For me, that was not the interesting aspect of the conversation. It was the argument of our lawyers and herself that for let it testify, to come for consider for again clemency. That then for pardon her. Of whatever kind. And this is the interesting look ahead, Moluku. Trump no ever talk say he go pardon or no go pardon now.
You know ever do.
You can't tell with an inconsistent president like Donald Trump. You can't tell. Donald Trump three they do, he talk say they do, and three they do, he say they do. Thing where he not decide on. This is the kind of person where he be. I will not be surprised because looking at the pressure, looking at how Pam Bondi was protected yesterday by the chairperson, looking at how she was even talking to Congress people, you see clearly. I mean, politics are the same almost all sides.
Yeah, of all sides.
I can't imagine Danny being a salon. You attorney general, they talk to members of parliament, but politics make them possible. You know, and for the Democrats. Where I listen to some of the questions, they are basically just playing for the optics. And I appreciate the Democrats their move so far, other than picking fight with Pam Bondi. We already know the script to the first and this. They need more radical actions. Radical actions such as in the case of the DHS bill, say we agree or we not agree.
Yeah, bring charges to all the people the way the names mentioned.
Yeah, they need some radical action, and Democrats are just busy with politics.
Yesterday evening, President Bio arrived in Munich for attend the global summit for the Sahel region. What do you make of that? I mean, representing the Sahel, talking about as the chairman of ECOWAS, talking about issues the Sahel is currently dealing with.
Are you talking about the Munich Security Conference?
Yes.
All right. So we assume that he's on agenda. I try to look for the agenda and in role way for play. But already, I watched the live twice last night. I'm shocked. I'm shocked for several reasons. It's the 62nd conference, the Munich 62nd edition of the Munich Security Conference. And on the agenda, I stand for proving wrong because I think that's the official start, right?
Yes.
I think so, yes.
But the time variation, there was a pre-press conference yesterday where I see NATO spokesperson, German foreign minister, and all they discussed. But I don't know if Nami Wangapika, now the noticeable absence of Africa na the agenda. I mean, go and look at their website, Munich Security Conference. There is a live video there now. The only time I hear them mention, and not even Africa, now the global south.
But President Bio said it a good day for attend the security security challenges where the Sahel face.
I don't see President Bio invitation where they send for her. I don't know what the content of the invite.
It's not according to State House.
Have you checked on the agenda for, like when if a United Nations meeting you can hold on. I'm not disputing President Bio. I'm saying what are they expect from what I see from the preamble of the meeting. Again, because you don't see the agenda, you don't know who side maybe get sideline talk or closed door talk, or even because from what we see yesterday, in fact the chairperson of the session say it's an interactive session. So there was an audience, there were experts on the panel, we addressed several issues. The focus of that meeting, I stand for the disproving.
So Adekam Melvin. So you say President Bio the good day, perhaps it's for sideline or closed door talks.
And earlier I want to tell you say I not see waiting at the purpose of the invite and waiting at the agenda of event of the Munich Security Conference. What's Usman, you know me by now? Not to waiting State House they say. State House they say for me like beginning of further readings on one issue. That is what State House say. If you want for corroborator now, you need to go to the Munich Security website. If you will watch for the agenda, see where President Bio is placed. That is, I don't want for can go into the details then they for now.
It's boring details, but it's important. However, from the outlook of the thing, it's a global north thing. These are my reservations.
So why would they invite President Bio then?
Because Europe is partly threatened by migrant crisis from Africa, and of course terrorism, where they directly they affect them so much, but insecurity they affect them. So they are concerned. But however, what I'm saying, that is not primary on their agenda.
Okay.
Primary on the agenda is Russia. No, first on the agenda is responding to U.S. relations, strengthening financial basis for NATO, addressing Russia-Ukraine war, among other issues. If Africa is going to be considered, for me, I have not seen, again, I say I stand for the challenge because there are much better searchers and researchers listening to me here. But let's see what's on the agenda. But for me, I don't see much on. I don't see nothing apart of what they mentioned. Fambula, if not allowed, I go check. I say when we present the Canada, the people don't even talk about it. And when you watch the conference, again, I stand for. I don't see no black man let me just see the.
Well, the official meeting, you go see President Bio as the only black man already.
Well, for officialdom, but they said they were expecting over 30 heads of states. So I'll not be surprised. Again, President Bio was invited. The purpose for which he's going to be speaking, I will not be surprised if because he's head of ECOWAS also. But I will tell President Bio and his speechwriters
not to attend.
Not for enough for attend though. Not for enough for attend though, because President Bio, of course, like to attend these meetings. However, if in fact if you not be President Bio, not before you minister, he said, or me ambassador to Brussels, right, or any of the European countries, okay, because at the end of the day, President Bio got much more important national issues than now.
Right.
Much more for me than the issues and the way it's managed and their own interest more than go seek. I would say 90% of the agenda of that meeting is how Europe interest is protected. And if President Bio is going there, I think the essence of his speech for me, if I recommend, one, Europe, then thing that been taken during slave trade and colonialism and for return, reparation. Then two, therefore review the aid and trade policy, because at the end of the day, aid, if you look at global reports, aid don't reduce because then countries in consent. So I think President Bio go with a clear message, but I'll not be surprised because he's now experienced in these global issues.
Okay, yeah. Mulku, what do you make of the Transparency International, the latest report? We don't get time before you go break at this very moment. Okay. So, but one for discuss more issues then. So, what do you make of the latest reports by Transparency International? I mean, ACC Commissioner Franz Ben Kefala say Salon don't come out from 114 in 2024 to 109 out of 182 countries them in 2025. He say this now a very. He said the effort to fight against corruption since 2017 don't be more stronger. Salon only deeper improve as the year they go. And Salon is say they average 34 in 2025, way past the average of 32 for sub-Saharan Africa.
I mean, what he talks so a fact. That's what the report say. But I expect him for talk so because obviously that's his baby, that's his KPI. But and this is with all honesty, right? Has he done some real good work with corruption lately? Yes. Is it enough? Absolutely no. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely yes. Are we seeing or benefiting from these whole systems where they don't create for really track down offenders or people where they don't convict? That is yet to be proven. And are they selective about who that they go against and who that they bring to justice? Yes, they are. I mean, we cannot isolate that.
They're being
selective. But this report is basically they are basically the indicators and indices in our perception, right? Now, business people need to talk to an expert. They need to talk to citizens, ordinary citizens. Then just to talk to experts and business people, right? And if you talk to business people, you know what they will tell you. If you look at the public service now, there are public service charters all over, right? Where, for instance, if you go for register a business now, corporate affairs get public charter. We all you go to the website, if you see how much it costs and how long it take you for set up a business. And true is straightforward, right? So you're not going to get to the actual fact. You go now, all the public institutions and now, city council got them public charter. Everywhere, Ministry of Lands, all they get public charter. And if you look at the prices they're all on the public charter, they actually follow through. Okay. I mean, you cannot argue that, right? Say, these are steps then for reduce the number of interactions. Nonetheless, because everything is still manual and not automated, you still cannot rule out the people interactions. And because of the people interactions, then it don't open up the room for so many other things where it cause like a delay, so many access, and for like you get what you forget in time, you get for rub hands and shoulders. Okay. I mean that you cannot rule out. And so this report actually it doesn't really paint a full picture of it. And we jump in a little bit up if they give you this false sense of security. Say, okay, everything is okay. But we get a long way to go and a lot to do.
Will not jump up.
Will
not jump up. No, not to anyone and give you for say, the
report says so.
Wait, no.
He said last year we did 33.
Let me give you analysis. I deal with analysis, Muluku. Muluku, if 2024, you make -2. Minus 2% change, -2.
Yeah.
Though in 2025 you make -1. Is that progress?
One.
So you fail still -1. So what is there to celebrate?
We celebrate.
So if you do I do a 5-year random analysis.
Yeah,
if you look at in summary, this is something we should not even celebrate. We should not reflect on.
But I think 1%.
No, but you don't fail 2% last year. You can pass 1%.
Now 1 point we jump.
We still fail by 1%.
1 point we jump. I state clearly.
We are settling for less. Where Francis Bekevra talk say, Sub-Saharan Africa is 35. The global average is 40. We've never climbed 40.
Yeah. No, but it's about the Sub-Saharan. The Sub-Saharan actually not 32.
How many countries are performing?
He is right.
Better in Sub-Saharan, except Seychelles.
But are we making progress?
But for 7 years in control.
No, we are not making progress.
For 7 years in control, what did it make of the effort we done?
Well, if we don't check,
it don't make
some you on this 2025, we make +1. 2024, we make -2. 2023, we make +1. 2022, we not make no change. And
3 years
2021, we make +1. 2020, no score.
From 2021,
that's a progress.
Now 3 years.
This is what the report analysis. This is my own analysis. People like can challenge her.
No, of course.
We not make no progress. So if I have to do the entire Benkefala, just this one, it don't give me a picture. Say, I don't want to say about Sobatsa business in terms of progress. About Sobatsa.
Melvin, I want you also agree. Say this report, not perception report. And business people.
It's the same reports that don't use for the praise, the ranking.
Yeah, for me, you know what.
Before we go for break, 100. We are being ranked 109 out of 182 countries them around the world with regards to control of corruption. Is Sierra Leone doing well internationally?
One step ahead. Down 2024, you were
109 still high.
Hold on. 2024, we were ranked. Firstly, you should understand the score and the rank. All right, you can be ranked. The ranking and the scoring, there is a slight dynamics there we should understand. All right. So if you give me time, we'll not get better time. But Famulem, I will fail one time. So if you look at 2024, okay, let me just begin with 2025. 2025, 34 out of 100. That's our score. And we are ranked 100 out of 182. All right? Understand the difference between score. And 2024 now we come to we scored 33 out of 100. And we are ranked 114 out of 180. In 2023 we scored 35. We just say well between 32, 33, 34, 35. And people are saying but it can disconnect at some point.
All right, okay.
No, but the comparison is compared to other sub-Saharan countries. That is what we're speaking about. We compare to Estonia, the Norway.
They make hype about the fight against corruption. Like how we do one.
So me, I agree with you.
Other countries only hype the fight against corruption.
No, so there was no fight in the first place. Before now we agree say corruption was endemic and it was normalized.
It is still endemic. That is what I'm saying.
It is, but there have been some steps we may you to agree.
These jointed steps.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you.
Jointed steps.
So it opened to a debate. But how you look and there is
you
still
fail
more
one year,
to be done.
You pass 1 year, you fail 2
There's still more to be done by the Anti-Corruption Commissioner.
Okay,
and still more to be done for change. That is for sure. We need a lot. There is a lot to be done, and then change a lot where to go.
And one of which the report they recommend is political leadership.
All right.
But if you get ACC where the commissioner already skeptical of whether he go for presidency or not, that already compromises. Look at the report; it is captured. Another aspect is the shrinking space for civil society and the media.
That part I agree with you. That part I agree with you.
So these are the realities, and people.
It distracted a bit.
Okay.
Nobody should celebrate.
It distracted a bit.
Thank you. 079-994-993. Of course, keep sending your comments on we Epic Radio Facebook page. We will read them here on the Epic Morning Show. After this, 079-994-993. Into this one, calls inside the show. Stay with us.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Now star 799 star 2 ash and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money
Epic
pin.
Radio.
And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or after money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you the wait for? Dial star 799 star 2 ash now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow. Called by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy.
Epic
And with
Radio.
Karel, you get the best of the two worlds. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area there. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It will give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
To the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. You name inside the call from? Bakonte, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Miss Samara, I dey tell you now, thank you. Oh, now they analyze it. President Trump, it is huge advantage because in the one growing world superpower, the two them in they with Russia with America. America not the Christian thing and day. You don't go overthrow this man. Now you don't go Nigeria. You defend the people that will get money, will get oil. They poor people away for petrol. You know they petrol. You defend who say oil they now they go. Thank you very much.
Bakonte, thank you. 079-994-993. Where you call, please go straight to the point. You get 1 minute for add your voice inside the Epic Morning Show today. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
You name inside the call from?
Alpha, this is the Lion.
The Lion, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yes, sir. You know that life we, but I don't like the way you didn't interview me, brother. And we can let where the politician kick and the way they hit me, brother. You know, if not so, he hit the politician the way they can. For so glad for now.
It's whose brother, Melvin?
Yes, sir. They hit Melvin harder. So if not so, I hit Melvin. So they hit they want the way they come. For so glad. You know me, I go always pray to go lay Donald Trump can this country. You know, if you find out the way Gaddafi can this country, where you see the country, it talks say in go come if you not get the country by the French one old saloon. Sometimes, you know, if you don't have Trump can it go help you a lot.
Okay.
Go help you a lot. I go always pray for Donald Trump can this country.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we call, please go straight to the point. You get 1 minute for Addy Voice inside the show. Call now on 079-994-993. Hello, good morning. You name inside the call from? Alright, go ahead, you get 1 minute.
They can follow them capacity them corruption. Now stop. And them police cause in the international world. They can find them scabra. Now stop. Don't have to go there arrest now for that. The man is sky.
Okay.
The man is sky, sir.
079-994-993. We call. Please go straight to the point. You get 1 minute for early voice. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Noah? Or Rojas? Okay, Rojas. You get 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, as Melville been the talk no more, within the Western media they talk about North Korea and then other thing, and they will not did it. Then self then get their own way with them, they promote. So that thing they know they go well with the Western world. Then secondly, what they talk about Donald Trump can go because in oil interest not there. In oil interest then Iran, then Venezuela, then the other places. So the Canada. And
because we not get oil, go just because we not get oil. I say if not because we not get oil.
We not if you did say we not pull on yet. So Trump not go get much interest now. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we say oil did like Nigeria now. Wait what they call. Then they kill Muslim then or Christians in America. Respond.
Okay.
So if you say they can na Nigeria for then because then they kill Christians then they now for oil.
079-994-993. Please call and go straight to the point. You get 1 minute. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Yamada, I come from Kamayama.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, that's not true. Trump in Kawaya, they don't come put up a winner. For the million, so they can. The German, no politicians, they sit down. Now, watch them one they watch before now because of their pocket interest. I'm not way to the Kaya too. For no million, so when you don't feel Nigeria, you don't want Nigeria. For oil, now the car from down in business. All man encourage for car. Let car we can get to go.
Okay. 079-994-993. Please call and go straight to the point. You get 1 minute for audio voice inside the show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Funes.
Bakar, go ahead.
These are just we just talk about Trump in Kawan. And if you check, Salon are the richest country in the one world in terms of minerals. And these are the only virgin countries. The day we then here they begin to utilize, everybody they know the importance of Salon. Come to Ben Kelfala. Now the corruption are see with the Siam instead of the area. For take example, when you pass na the street, in the children in the bribe police, when you pass at the different side, you see different bribing in the take place. Whose corruption way anti-corruption defense? Being where it go and give self name outside.
Oh, okay.
We wait for their name, will not see nothing they reflect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
079-994-993. When you call, please go straight to the point. You get 1 minute for audio voice and take more calls. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Usman.
You know where you call from?
Bompa from John.
All right, Bompa, go ahead.
You see, internal politics where Donald Trump to the USA, it gets scary because America is the father of democracy. And if you see it infringe what a statutory order about certain institutions imposing people, then it creates problem. Which I'm glad for no more. Now where it fight against them, proxy group them, Hamas group them, now the Middle East, because now then they create problem for we, and then they no good. And don't forget again, Salon under EBK regime, then you get one coming, like US coming, where them call Anadako. Then we don't do research na Pujong. Pujong get offshore, then get onshore, then get oil in the sea, then get oil in the land. And then people they really mean to invest. So if then care of oil business, it more becomes scary because we know it's oil and by now we have for those start production.
Okay.
Why is government of change will come? We not see that institution in the function.
Apologies there. 079-994-993. Please, we call, go straight to the point. One will take as much calls as possible and we guess them for a spawn. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You name inside the call from?
I call from Kwabi.
All right, go ahead. Get 1 minute.
Yes, I come from Kwabi. Yeah, I like Donald Trump.
Okay.
And I mean,
Okay, Mulku. You see, it just called for say elected Nanscom.
I mean, you can't fault him. Everybody getting enjoys to each his own.
So we don't get two people who like Donald Trump, Melvin and this caller.
Yes.
All right, okay. You don't like Donald Trump?
Why not?
You like him?
No man is.
You want for be like Trump?
More than Trump.
Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Osman Mala.
Anamta.
Thank you, Melvin. All morning, the Mulku.
Anamta, where you like Donald Trump?
I don't Trump. I don't like I did. But this caller just show Melvin. You don't see the man who beats me. You part Trump business. He said, "Call him over say like Trump." Me man, to the most serious note, at least see me brother Bakana Fomex. Ben Kefala in reign of anti-corruption boss, you know go take up from him. You know, but not tell you lie. It don't work past all the anti-corruption boss in the history of Sierra Leone. Ben Kefala. That's a fact. We don't go take from him. Then this issue of this FC in business. Me man, this is a clear indication where the books can say the last days. The science already show when the last days the world they come to an end. And it shows so clear. But you know, that's why me not get out because we they near God. You get signs that we go take should we begin see them. You see the wall for prepare yourself. You left to the wall and now look can near God too. But say look can near God. Thank you.
And thank you. I mean there were reports for say Epstein we don't plan a visit for Kamala Salon with reasons yet to be known. Hello, good morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Commander Jibo to talk.
Commander Jibo, go ahead.
Usman Mara, now one thing when I can gladly when I can host politician. At any time when I hold politician, when I bring independent civil society. I remember one time we was one politician, the independent trained and qualified journalist civil society. He took him. He said no consider photo for himself, but consider photo for the people.
Oh, Commander Jibo, please call back. I don't know it's not a problem. 079-994-993. Please call inside the Epic Morning Show. And when you do, please go straight to the point. We'll give you the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You never inside the call from?
I come from Dear Compound.
All right, go ahead.
America don't in the vampire country because they make party with you not trouble. They don't make party with you not trouble. They make party with you because any country make party with they on a on the sofa. Okay, they make party with you, but they go give you economically on the sofa. So America don't the vampire country. That's also America belongs. What do I make money pass? Oh, my admire. Oh, no, I mean, my way of listening, nobody.
Hello? Okay. 079-994-993. 3 more calls and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You never inside the call from?
The finally connected at Solution Center. This is a personal call.
Suluku, go ahead.
I tell you, thank you for this program here. You understand? Trump in Kawana, and I'm talking like is actually rich here.
Now you tell Trump play cam. Okay, you also like Donald Trump.
Let me talk. This last time I go the last week. Let me talk like this.
Alfred Suluku, you say flex Donald Trump?
Yes. But I'm his best friend. You understand? So I talk to you like
so
this.
3 people.
So now the kind they cancel. You understand? But
two callers and one Melvin.
You know, really, I really appreciate that mandate. Let me not cry down. Don't try. Corruption is not easy for done in this country. You understand? We pray no more to God. Let God make. Let we reach to the point where everybody goes. He say corruption they kill. Corruption they really make country not they go before. So now me your contribution from Solution Center. Thank you.
Okay, so 079-994-993. 2 more calls and wrap up the first segment. Hello, good morning. Hello? You didn't inside the call from?
Yes, this is mommy. Yeah.
Okay.
Let God bless man. The hypocrites of this nation, if we not stop the hypocrites, we will continue following the suffer. Let God help we And let we pray God for let God direct we. But God is direct we the big hypocrites too much. And this hypocrite, and where we all for take note, say all the institutions for give their own contribution towards this nation and foundation. Without some contribution, destruction and destabilization, they will not forget say we will get completion if we not give their own contribution.
Wow. Okay.
God bless.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. you be the follow up. You follow up on
Yeah, at least it's
okay. 07999949993. One more call. Hello. Good morning. Hello. 079994993. Call inside the Epic Morning Show this morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Malaika in Sanders Road.
Malaika, go ahead.
Yeah, well, the gateway actually now international headlines. Waiting the tune the international headlines around where did the gateway. Let them come down into the public perception. We will suffer the corruption, we will see the corruption. In fact, to me, your opinion, anti-corruption says self-corrupt. Because at one time, NACSA, World.
All right. 079994993. You can call inside the Epic Morning Show. Logi plays the call there for Malaika on the Epic Morning Show this morning. We'll give you the biggest international stories. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You name inside the call from?
Yeah, at the call from Lumley.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, for Trump is born naturally. Now no fear. Because they say even data he gets in body. So what a man who don't know what in which until we can see the kind way how they suffer in this country, he go sorry for we. So now no afraid. So welcome.
All right. So we need to establish for President Trump not plan to visit Kamna Salon. It's just people saying, what if he visits? What if he visits Melvin? As he wrap up.
What if he go visit where I don't think even the president ever pay a visit? And I don't think he'd ever invite the president. In fact, I just watched the U.S. Department of State website because there was this report recently that Timothy Kabafo met with Marco Rubio.
He did.
Yeah. And certainly that meeting was very, very much pregnant and updates as to the outcome is something.
Yeah.
But if you look at the State Department, I don't know how you get your source.
Yeah, it did.
I'm not.
I see pictures we didn't take.
I'm not disputing that, but what is on their records?
Yeah. I think you also meet with the deputy.
When was
deputy
that?
Secretary of State.
Because what I'm seeing here from the State Department is he meeting with the deputy Secretary of State.
Yeah,
that is what's on their own website.
Yeah.
So as to whether he meets with Marco Rubio again, I think you need to check up.
Maybe not
those are closed.
What I saw
closed
pictures. They took pictures.
I'm sure not closed.
Well, that is reserved until unless Foreign Affairs Ministry come up with an update as to the outcome of those engagements. It's important. But again, important for note that when President Trump invites African leaders, President Bio was not among them for whatever reason we don't know. And Smoluku, I stand for being corrected. Has he ever President Trump and President Bio ever meet?
No.
Maybe at the United Nations or elsewhere.
Maybe closed door.
But personally,
White House never released any documents or invitation.
And I think that is important for moving forward because Trump is seemingly a threat. Several other concerns on America being a vampire. I think yes, it seems as if US now is becoming a destabilizing force to the global order, and that means it should be challenged with the foreign policy of reciprocity. And we don't see how that is working with, for example, when it comes to the operation of ICE. When the Democrats stand their ground, we see how they don't announce say ICE goes reduce on the operation. So Trump is not that bad. Now people already deal with him. Somebody with the challenge say Francis Ben Kefala has done better. We need to forget a special program on that for you say he has not done better for several factors. If you look at the number of cash losses recorded under his administration by the audit service, and we're seeing administration for the tenure he don't serve, it's so boku, and if you look at the recoveries, it's so minimal. So if you tell me say you don't do better, and even latest IMF reports, they show that corruption is still there. And if you look at OCCPR report, they're also saying that. So yes, you might argue with the MCC report, but come with your own report. Let's argue that Francis Benkele and all you need for do more. I think it's time for him. It's time for him to go.
Making asset declaration public.
No, that has been the global debate. In fact, this report to capture that people are using loopholes in legislations. In Sierra Leone, the cases. In fact, ACC is very unwilling for make assets declaration public. Anytime you raise that issue, then you say, "Oh, now people for push on." Like not to them, they in charge of the ACC. Okay. So for me, the best Francis can do for himself as a dangerously educated man, a young man, if he wants to go into politics, he can resign peacefully, and people will respect him for that. But if you see the buy time and he wants to succeed President Bio, he might end up hitting the rock. Okay. So I think that is my advice for him, and so many other issues, but there is not much time.
All right.
Yeah, piggybacking on within Melvin just states now, I need people to really pay attention to what is going on around the world and within the Ghana Salon. I mean, the issue of First Lady and Edwina Jammeh, it's all fun and games. The issue of Obate, Sasko, it's all fun and games, but there are very serious issues that are affecting.
The issue of
well, there are very serious issues that are affecting our livelihoods. Now this world will pay attention to. For example, right? Just like we talk about corruption. Okay. You see the Finance Act 2026, they don't add 5 leons on every liter fuel. We don't automatically shoot the price up, right? Now, usai all the money they go, now NRA they collect the money. Just for last year, no more, we get over 3 or 4 reports of corruption at NRA and manhandling of refunds, right? Imagine now, over $50,000 a day get for the funnel through NRA where they go through the banks. Who's guarantee you then give you say them money they go be handled accurately and properly? Right. And these are the issues that we will pay attention to. The people are paying now more money, more taxes, and which is causing like a burden and anti-corruption. Not here we say these are the steps we would want to take for protect NRA, protect our money, and we haven't seen that. And that's something we really pay attention.
Last word,
and then finally,
please, Melvin.
Last word. They want to the
instead of you give comments on that, just briefly on the shooting, the gunfire we see.
You do me bad.
All right, I will not be surprised if one of them then topple Mamadi Doumbouya, because waiting Africa leaders then do for congratulate her and accept and lift the country in suspension, violate the African protocols on democracy and elections, and I feel bad when my own president join the leader then for congratulate that man. That man, I kind of power. This is my prediction. I saw them go for end for Pula.
They do for overthrow him.
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword.
All right.
And my last word.
I get my next bite.
My last word.
We don't get time.
Now the biggest corruption ever in this country under Francis Benkele.
All right.
Electoral corruption.
He's still with the Epic Morning Show. You get sports, entertainment, and business news, plus a review of the biggest stories of the week by Reginald Abrano Chukutu Soya. Until next week, my name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Take care.
We look for best betting experience. Register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, Friday, we then will ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Collapse, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, the sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino, the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office the Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call them a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And that's so you go take joy. Dial star 799 star 2 hash and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin and boom!
It's
now you that.
Epic
You
Radio.
don't enter the draw. You tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your Orange Money or Afri Money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio if you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money the flow. Called by Maso 300-033. Number cash out, money the flow. Called by Masslink Limited. This not for first weather under 18, so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Good morning and welcome to Friday edition of Sports Updates, where they come to you this morning from me, Mohammed Tobikagbo, and let me just look at interesting stories. So something unfolds in currently the Olympics currently, where they carry on in Milan. So the Winter Olympic, the committee don't finally ban one athlete for wear and helmets we contain of former people and we currently don't die in the war between Russia and Ukraine. So these Ukrainian athletes don't finally been banned for competing at any Winter Olympic Games. Well, this don't come from Eddie Hearn on Anthony Joshua, as if they talk to one TV program, what they call Round TV. He say, I don't think there are any guarantee that he'll fight again, but at the same time, I expect him to be, because it's something that he loves to do. So after the death of his two friends, so many people they contemplate if Anthony Joshua will fight again. So Forrest don't set for talks with Victor Pereira following Sean Dyson Sakwan na Nottingham Forest. And Sunderland don't receive their first home defeat after 12 games as they lost to Liverpool by a goal to nil. So this now it's in Ange Postecoglou been talk about Tottenham. He say the team don't build unbelievable stadium. He say but the team not believe in the splashing cash for get good players, and then also feel say Tottenham they among the big clubs them. So Ali Ghazi, now the president for the Sierra Leone Basketball Federation, don't confirm that the second edition of the Basketball Premier League will happen, but this time it will play now the stadium, as they understand, partial handing over of the stadium will be done soon. And finally, Abu Dumboya don't sign for a new club in Libya, also will continue in footballing career. The Abu spent few time in Malta and finally get a new club inside Libya. For this morning, all this we got for you inside Sports Updates.
Welcome to Bees and Echo News with Marion Precious George. Inside today's edition of the Bees and Echo News, the Salon Road Safety Authority struggled with significant financial lapses inside 2024 as detailed in the Auditor General's report. Auditor them uncover unbanked revenue from ECOWAS calculation permits, undocumented payments, incomplete salary records, and unverified assets totaling over 2.3 million. We raise red flag on accountability when it comes to the agency task with road safety enforcement. Now the Cambia outstation, auditor them fenot stark discrepancy when it comes to permits we worth over 1,684,000 but now only 1,245,000 reach the authority Union Trust Bank account. The Auditor General recommend that the Director of Finance ensure the missing of 439,200 loans for be deposit with evidence with them for submit for verification. Rural financial institution them na the country the struggle for repay millions government banked loans we don't lead to risking broader losses and delay community development, and this now according to the 2024 Auditor General's report. The report spotlights the Rural Finance and Community Improvement Program Temporal Investment Fund where disbursed 49 million to rural financial institution them last year. Community Bank them received 23 million, while Financial Service Association them received 26 million. Them institution been supposed for paid them money by the end of the year as way for unlock additional support through the National Program Coordination Unit and Apex Bank Salon Limited. But it not happen so. Out of 17 community bank them and 59 Financial Service Association them, 3 bank and 23 association them fail for repay at least 70% of their capital, and this don't disqualify them for get new funding. Financial Service Association them Nabriwa, Bonkoleke, Tumbo, Kadule Paima, and Garu record 0 payments, and 8 more manage under 8% according to auditor them. Overall, community bank them repay 18 million when are 81% of them allocation. Financial Service Association them do worse by paying little over 14 million, we make up to 56%. Milton Magai Technical University don't face criticism inside the Auditor General's 2024 report for significant procedural failure for hire part-time lecturer them and procure vehicle them, and this highlights vulnerability in public financial management. The university spent 486,060 loans on part-time lecturer them without them not conduct needs assessment, manpower plan, or obtain required approval from the university court. Recruitment bypassed formal step them including public advertisements and interviews, while personnel files lack essential documentation like verified credential them and clear terms of engagement. The 587,676 loans were them used for procure 4 used Toyota RAV4 vehicle them violates the Public Procurement Act of 2016. Auditor them also revealed that then split orders between 2 supplier them as way for avoid competitive bidding, and they not seek technical advice from the Salon Road Safety Authority. Auditor them also notes that 2 vehicle them not be fit for the road at the time where they do inspection, and this then say raise doubt over value for money. Now all this we get for you today inside the Biz and Echo News. Mina Marion Precious George.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Epic Entertainment Buzz. With me, Fatmata Lebi. We can look at different instruments the way we country people can use for make music. Inside today's edition, we dey look at the accordion. The accordion na one instrument wey similar to small piano, na one wind instrument wey get 2 reed organ dem wey connect with folding bellows. Like piano, the accordion get keyboard for frame the melody dem, and they produce sound by way you compress and expand the bellow dem. The keyboard dey na the right, whereas the bass turning button dey na the left. Unlike the piano, the player dey hold the entire instrument. you defend the accordion instruments. Now plenty can't give them because of in cultural use and due to in historical inclusion inside different music style. This particular instrument na in Salia Chroma be they use for make music. Anyways, relax and enjoy to this sweet song where Salia Chroma be do for we. Any column fishing for our father. I will be right back. Well, now all this I get for you inside today's edition of the Epic Entertainment Buzz. So till we meet again. Be your name, na Fatima Talebi. Ta-ta!
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress,
elect how you work as slow, but cool people and still they behind you. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment. And today happened for be Friday 13th February 2026, and of course on Friday inside the Epic Morning Show review segment we can review the biggest stories of the week, and stories that will definitely make the headlines, and today definitely not going to be an exception. We can carry its analysts them, and today we're going to have two honorables, one from the ruling and one from the opposition, and definitely we go can discuss within the waiting trend this particular week. Before I introduce my guests, them already in the studios, I've been joined by Mohamed Toby Kagbo. We go join me for review the front page of the various newspaper. And remember, say they listen to me on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and also on we Facebook page. We are live on Facebook. We're live on Choice FM and Safe Live on we website and Radio Garden. Made the program country this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. And quickly I'll go over to Studio 2. Welcome Mohamed Toby Kagbo now. Will go join me for review the front page of the various newspaper. Good morning, Mohamed Toby. It's a pleasure for getting you.
Good morning, Reginald, and good morning to we listeners.
All right, it's Friday. Is it one of your favorite today?
I always go say Friday because you definitely know say you get to spend some time home tomorrow, but and of course we also know we on board as Slim Peasy for the field today. So that's all interesting things them will for be part of, inshallah.
All right, quickly let's go to the review of the various newspapers. We start off with the Global Times newspaper, and we get a big story here. It says as police praise President Bio, VP supplies 6 months rise. We also get public insult, APC Secretary General remanded. We get a photo there of Lanson Adumwea, who is the Secretary General of the APC. All then stories also plus Mambo land disputes, OSD personnel intimidate landowners. All of them stories as well more than our Global Times this morning.
May first speak this morning could be the Awoko newspaper, and there are interesting stories where you can get Nadia Awoko newspaper. APC Secretary General remanded for insulting President Bio. The future of Sierra Leone economy lies in innovation and the boldness of young people, Minister Sano declares. EU and FAO launches 11 million palm kernel project to transform rural livelihood. Sierra Leone Global Youth Profile No Conscience Turkey Aid Chief says. So these are all interesting stories as civil society launches power playbook to strengthen advocacy in Sierra Leone. So these are really, really good stories you can get in the Awoko newspaper.
Away from the Awoko newspaper, me second take here now the Standard Times newspaper, and it gets APC scribe relocated to Pademba prisons, and also we get with intense competition and a record sponsorship, Mahamba Mines Women Premier League kicks off. All of them stories also and more the Standard Times this morning.
My final pick this morning, the Concord Times newspaper, APC Secretary General placed behind bars. Lawyers Society warns against appointment of Edmond Alpha as ECSL chair. Government, UN Women validate gender policy to expand women's role in agriculture. These are all good stories you can find now the Concord Times newspaper.
Away from the Concord Times, my own final take now the Awoko newspaper. This morning we have APC Secretary General remanded for insulting President Bio. EU and FAO launch 11 million plan kernel and palm kernel project to transform rural livelihood. And of course, we also get Sierra Leone Global Youth Profile, no confidence, Turkish Aid Chief says. There's a photo there of the Minister of Youth, Ibrahim Sano. Civil society launches power playbook to strengthen advocacy. And then we get the future of Sierra Leone economy lies in innovation and the boldness of the young people, Minister Sano declares. All of them stories also and more, they now the Awoko newspaper. That's all we have for in the various newspaper, and many thanks to Mohamed Tilbi Kagbowe. Join me for make we review the stories. Before I introduce my topic and my guest this morning, I want to bring you one kind of interesting update or news. So remember, you want for get a natural tea where they refresh your body. You want to look good and healthy and also gentle on digestion. Then watch me and now if you look on Facebook, we have this ROT. Now this ROT, now the answer we already don't get to cover. It make from naturally grown tea leaves. We easy on digestion. Now it gets over 100 tea bag in every pack. It means every pack gets over 100 tea pack of or tea bag. Then we tell you say there is always more for make you enjoy and share. So IoT now the answer and I carry a line the couch to you. So just get a sip of your IoT and doll and make sure say you get all the freshness and liveliness where you anticipate for. So it's brought to you by Kyle, and you see I get a glass of today, so yourself can go and try it. Let's go quickly and move to another one. As a parent, what do you give your child for healthy growth? Benimix is the answer, made from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins for brain and body. No cooking, no stress. Enjoy it anytime. Just make sure say BFCD on the pack. Benimix, it's you grow strong and definitely you grow smart. So that's some of the message we have for now. Today is World Radio Day, so happy World Radio Day to all the one that really take them time for listening to radio and all. We really work now radio station. Today is World Radio Day, so we want to say happy World Radio Day. Quickly, let's go to the topic. We already get engineer Fala Tengbe, we now member of parliament from the ruling bench, the Sierra Leone People's Party, and they come out all the way in Akaina on the street. Happy Friday, engineer. It's a pleasure. Tomorrow will be Valentine, and I see you already well suited up for the review this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Thanks for having me. I'm delighted to be here.
It's Friday. How Friday can take for you? It's Friday, any normal day on a Friday night, you basically like so much.
Yeah, well, Friday in a normal day for me personally, because this now the day we use yourself, they try for switch your memory from the hectic working hours during the week to weekend, where you go there home, spend time with your family. For this particular Friday, today marks the 40th day of me Mama we been died.
So sad, yeah.
It's actually a tough one. To God be the glory. And may
Yes,
her rest in
again,
peace.
I forget for say my sympathy indeed. I remember the year starts very bad for you. Starting the year and losing someone so there to with sympathy on behalf of we waiting. So yes. So basically today we expect Honorable Mahmoud as well, nice guy from the opposition bench in Parliament, the APC. He will join me anytime shortly, and then we will can review a lot of topics. So the name now Mahmoud Kamara, and he represents the All People's Congress from the Western Urban. And also quickly, the topics here this morning: the Political Party Registration Commission, Regulation Commission, PPRC, don't lift suspension on the APC party after they've been paid and 350,000 fine. And also, President BO don't begin consultation on the appointment of a new chief electoral commissioner. Court to remand opposition National Secretary General for insulting the president. We know we'll get into it because this matter is in court at the moment, and also we go assess the electricity crisis in the capital city. So these are the stories that we'll be discussing here and all. And like I say, we expect Honorable Mahmoud for joining me as well in a couple of minutes so that we go start the review proper. But that notwithstanding, before we start the program proper, let's take we first story. We get for deal with the APC this week. It was a kind of tough week for them. We see outside the PPRC being levied a fine on them for comments where the member they make now the mammoth meeting will be happen on the 31st of January, and the APC be get 7 days for clear the fine, and they not pay within the 7 days, and PPRC be get for suspend them, and after the suspension then pay the fine, and of course we be make PPRC be get for lift the suspension. But before we look at the suspension and all of that thing before them pay and all, we get several questions that we basically we can look at here, analyze them proper, and see how we can give them a kind of national perspective. Now, the question we would ask now, was the fine proportionate and justified? And you think say this fine strengthening regulatory compliance or raise political concern? Whose message this they send to other political parties? These are some of the major questions that we'll look at here. So I think I'll start with the list one. Honorable, I'll start with you. It now be your own opinion about the fine where the PPRC be levied on the APC. Do you think it was, of course, in the best interest? Was it justifiable, or you get a different opinion on the fine where the PPRC be levied on the APC?
Okay, thank you, my brother. Before I answer the question, I'll build a quick context around the subject matter. Of course, the PPRC will not say the informer purposely with a core mandate or function for discipline and regulate political competition in country. And that particular institution in the act where them in passed in Parliament 2022, also the empower them for supervise political parties and their officials. Additionally, they also empower them for enforce political act codes and behavior. So coming to the question and the subject matter, that we don't know say PPRC, they try for promote hate speeches in our country. PPRC get the right for even recommend or refer to courts when laws they beyond their own regulations. Would now lead me to the question where you ask that as to whether the fines are proportionate to the crime. If you ask me, I will say yes, because this now an institution with autonomous, they independently they operate, and they always they try for levy fines for one and for criminalize certain issues depending on the gravity of what they see in the matter. For example, in this case, we see where the Secretary General and the supporters, in a public gathering, they use comments like Mada Biona Tifi, and whilst in the talker, the other people they repeat. Okay, so that get a tendency for disrupt public disorder.
Is that not political statement, in your opinion? You don't seem like a political statement.
No, it is not. If you say political statement, get different connotations.
Okay.
You can do a political statement where go there within the framework of the law. Also, you go do political statement deliberately for intimidate somebody or for defame somebody and make people look low upon her or bring funny near. And remember, as a citizen, His Excellency the President, not only the President, but he gets several
executive powers.
Well, not only the executive powers, but he gets in there, we as a president, we in the nation they look up to. One, it represent the unity of peace. Now a symbol of peace in the country. Then now also a symbol of national sovereignty. Now in the lead the armed forces, they get the executive authority. So if you, as an individual or a group of people, will not just go team up for self, aggrandizement or self-satisfaction, will not try for demean them kind person and they try for make them look bad, instead get the right to protection.
But they're saying this, the president as well, when he was not the president, maybe they say some of them statement again to the former president, Anes Baiku, might be challenge him and all, according to them, they say nothing was done in that regard and all. So why make this one get different kind of interpretation?
Fine, I agree with you. So if you come, you challenge the issues, nobody will take somebody to court, or you find somebody for challenging political issues. In fact, that is why we are a democratic country. That is being, a respecter of the principles of democracy when you operate within the dictates of the law. But if they use now politics also for intimidate, for go after somebody, it can be criminalizing. And the law, the constitution make it crystal clear.
Okay.
When once PPRC get certain matters where they beyond their regulation powers, then they can refer them to court for interpretation. I think that's why.
So in your opinion, the fine been justifiable?
Very much.
What about the amount? Don't you think it was exorbitant? 350,000.
Considering the economy that we live in, yes, but that amount far small comparative to the dangers we could cause. The kind of incitement, the provocative statement, incitement.
So that amount is not commensurate to the
not even commensurate, yes.
Okay.
At all. At all.
Okay.
So to me, I want to say PPRC, acted in a very just manner and they were very considerate.
All right. I'd also be joined in the studios by Honorable Mahmoud Nice Guy from Western Urban. It's a pleasure for getting you, Honorable.
Thank you so much. And sorry for coming late.
Yes. So in fact, we just start the conversation. We did the first topic. Now we look at the suspension of the APC. But before the suspension, the fine. That was a fine. And after the fine not been paid on time. The 7 days passed, and then suspend the APC, and the APC paid the fine later, and then lift the suspension. So I was asking Honorable Tengbe that if the fine was justifiable in your own opinion. He said yes, it was justifiable, considering the crime where the Secretary General of the APC being commit according to the analysis so long. So I ask again, do you think that was justifiable? The fine on the APC, was it an harsh decision from the PPRC? What's your own opinion on that, Honorable?
I think this is a very critical issue because just yesterday, when I see the deny bail to Secretary General.
In fact, we can discuss about that.
In the first place, I think the party position not ever change. Opposition since the end of the 2023 election are that we not lost the election. That we election the TIFA. So we not understand what he can with this energy now. That even PPRC for let the levy that kind of amount of fine, we know now the generator. Waiting actually we say we different from what we don't say. That has always been the position of the party. That will not ever lost the election.
Nothing not change.
It not ever change. APC never lost the election. Now that's me could only ask if really the government believes yes, APC lost the election. Let them give you the disaggregated data.
Then will say APC not challenge the matter to court and not take to court.
Well, there are other process system other than challenging to courts, and we make sure we walk through them process system. Then they. So we need to understand what you don't develop of late. We make now all of them kind of this kind level of energy. This is not opposition. This is not party position. We election, we win the election, and that the tifa for we. This is not the party position.
So do you think the fine is a political witch hunt?
Well, the PPRC now in charge with the responsibility for make sure they relate political party activities there. And APC being a law-abiding political party, yes, in as much as we not please with how the fine go, but we don't actually pay.
So why they not pay within the 47 days?
Well, we be the contemplate when something happen, we have to make decision around them. So I think we decide for comply. Like I tell you, APC is a law-abiding political party, so we don't comply. But we actually don't understand the reason as to why the PPRC decide for fine the APC to that kind of amount. Even to person, we're not even the part of we schedule for make statements. We're not ever the part of a program. They even add a fine, say APC for pay. So we don't actually understand. And what is actually the one they don't lead to? Now Akisidon, because I listened to the PPIC boss. Now Akisidon I'm a room. You make any supporter, because me being a member of parliament, you go say yes, I get a responsibility being a symbol carrier of the party. Okay. So I therefore be mindful what they say in parliament and outside parliament, because I represent the party. But any other supporter can go out, make record of things them where PPIC feel say and not comfortable. At the end of the day, they levy a fine against the APC. So basically, what should happen? They don't open a Pandora box for the fine left, right, center.
Let's come back to here comes in you guys. Now then, parliament. This law, na parliament and pass them in 2022. Now, na responsibility for make law. In 2022, is it that parliamentarian and not be really examine the bill proper before them pass them into law?
Well, when a bill passed in parliament, it don't pass by the whole house. It don't really pass. So whatever the case may be, but you get to understand one thing. Certain supporters, you don't even get access to them. Some of these members, some of them, this now people who get the zeal for support the party, but they are not official members of the party. But if you say any of their statements,
just like a fan with the support,
exactly, yes, exactly. So if you say any of their statements, hence that statement they go contrary, in a levy fine against the party, well, I think a very ugly journey we're about for work through, because I know see so many other statements and they will get for the appear, and definitely it get for really not get for be good for the party them at all.
All right, let's move. We'll go to the next one, and this also have been one we get talking points. In fact, organization and don't begin challenge that decision already. I'm saying that the president already is not on the right trajectory for where the consultation for appoint Edmond Sylvester Alpha as the new chief electoral commissioner. The president in fact writes a letter now, better come out from in office and don't copy various political parties and don't give them 3 days for make them give their own things in 3 days. And plenty people they say the constitutional amendment is still ongoing and other things them as well. So well, we want to look at this one as well as President Bill begin consultation. So we ask now as to how waiting the whose quality where they define the next electoral, and then again, is the president right on track, or is he bridging any form of the current amendment bill where they before parliament for make them go amend, or the president is in track, like I say, for go through it, they go through. So the first challenge was when they appointed him to act in that position after Mohamed Konebe in time he elapsed. Opposition MP them say the individual, the man in question here was not qualified, but at the end of the day, making way, he don't serve for a couple of months, and now the president is proposing that they get the position now on a permanent basis. I start up with on that get Honorable Tembe. I come to Honorable Mahmoud, nice guy, shortly on this one as well. Honorable Tembe, is the president in the right path towards, of course, getting a new electoral commissioner, new chief electoral commissioner as we approach the 2028 election?
Of course, the president 100% on track, and the action that the opposition not be wants for Le Edmond Alpha Act, and also them they say are not qualified. All those rhetorics, the person in question, Mr. Edmond Alpha, don't prove them wrong. Say he's more than qualified to do the job.
He go through vetting in Parliament?
Yes, okay. Of course. Before he acts, he went through all the processes.
Okay.
So, but let me come. I think the question they asked whether the president get the right for do,
because people they challenge and now yes. Lawyer society don't challenge that decision. They large and all.
Sierra Leone now a constitutional democracy.
Okay.
We know they just live in a jungle whereby what you feel for do now in you they do. Okay. And we constitution now the highest law of the land. Remember the Sierra Leone constitution, and this constitution between me and you two was actually written by the opposition then, when they made in government, 1991.
Okay.
And the constitution of any country, now the supreme document where they dictate what you for do and what you not for do. Until otherwise, when I amend or when I change the constitution, then anybody where you attempt for go beyond what's in the constitution say, a tantamount to treasonable offense. So section 32(3) of the 1991 constitution give the president the powers for let able suggest or nominate electoral commissioners
in consultation.
Okay. So the crux of the matter here now the total misunderstanding of the use of the word consultation. We brought her there now the other side. They interpret consultation for mean agreement. But let me tell you,
in other words, the opposition MP they struggle for defined consultation.
They struggle for defined consultation.
Okay.
And let me tell you, so one of the
reasons,
one of the key reasons why even the country for happy for somebody like His Excellency President Bill, now that he don't give we the opportunity again for able amend the unentrenched clauses as well as the entrenched clauses where necessary for go referendum or whatsoever, but he has given us the opportunity to do so. So, back to the point, the Constitution 1991 of Sierra Leone only say in consultation. And when you look at dictionary meaning, you look at common sense, we are a democracy, we are a democratic country. Democracy means you get different political views. So if you say consultation means agreement in the first place, then nobody will ever appoint anybody because your interest is always not my interest. And my interest will not be the interest of the other political party.
Okay.
But consultation here simply means the president informing political parties that this is what I am about to do. But we have another critical and important layer. When a day, if you say, the opposition or whosoever where they in doubt or in disagreement with what the president they do, you for try for go now, you go lobby, you ask the parliamentarians the way that the people's representative, not for allow such person for pass, now the House of Parliament. Because in all what the president they do, in only they nominate somebody based on what in say the person qualify, the person get the experience. Like in the case of Edmond Alpha, he has been, if not the oldest and the most experienced now the
ECSL.
The ECSL.
Now,
and let me land, my brother. This is very important.
Okay.
So if the president don't nominate, then for lobby now Parliament for say, okay, Mr. Edmond Alpha is this, is X, Y, and Z, so we don't need them. Then if Parliament turn in application down there, it is turned down. But as per law, as per the dictates of the Constitution, the president just don't act within the spirit of the constitution.
I just asked a question. There is an amendment bill within now, and also you get the tripartite recommendation, and some of those, both from the tripartite recommendation and the bill, they say there are certain set of people away for being included in. Then say they suggest names them. Then get an actual name where they call them people, and you have the Interreligious Council, you have SLAJ, for example, the part of and a couple of other bodies them. Now, this act that the president is currently acting is based on the old constitution, why you don't say, and now this constitution is being tabled for review and all. Why the president is in a haste now that the constitution is still on a review for ensure say he make such well, the young candidate, suggest young candidate and force them within the political party then for me then give their own taking just 3 days, which by Monday that will have gone.
So you try for ask a predicated question.
I'm just asking because if the bill is still in a parliament, then why is it not the president is in a haste at the moment?
This is a very important subject matter. We get the tendency for keep we at peace.
Okay.
So therefore, when we take with time, but when you predicate them, maybe the key elements there will be missing in responding to them. So you started by saying the president they in consultation for
according to the letter.
According to the letter.
The letter where they release
in consultation. And we authoritatively they tell you say consultation means one, you can call somebody, una get dialogue. Two, you can officially write and inform the person. Because when you call somebody follow, you tell and say, now this I want for do.
Okay.
And you write official letter to somebody, you also is the same.
Okay.
Remember, the president get lots of other issues. And consultation, no me as a APC and the other political parties and SLPP for can agree upon voting the president for nominate. No. Then you talk about tripartite. I hate going that way because the constitution is supreme. The constitution they above tripartite recommendation. Tripartite now a good document where people view out their opinion. Say if we do this and this and this, we feel say it go better.
But they agree. It's an agreement. They sign the two political parties they sign on that.
I agree, but it is not supreme than the constitution.
Yes.
So which means if the president go and kick against the dictates of the constitution, then instead go on to commit a crime.
Okay.
So therefore, what did the president don't do? Just in line with the tripartite recommendation say you for consult, and the president is consulting.
Is it true? The first question I asked you, Honorable Mahmoud, is it true that opposition MP that is struggle for know the meaning of consultation before we look at the process which is going on at the moment?
Before I come that side, it is better for like we all to understand. Say after the 2023 election, we get disagreements. We strongly get the conviction. Say yes, we actually not lost that election day. So that's get for bring together the to money agreements. We born the tripartite. So in the tripartite, some of the key things today. Now for make sure say some of the things that will happen in 2023 in future elections they not happen again. We see there's so much power where the president gets in the 1991 constitution. We get for do say consult political parties and make appointments. We see and say that power is too boku on the president. So now that make recommendation 36 of the tripartite say let us get a search and nomination committee. Where that committee they now them for responsible for make sure say they interview people who for be chief electoral commissioner or commissioners them.
Okay.
Yes, now them for interview them, vet them until they get say yes, at least 3 of them fully satisfied. They want in the way they go down nominate interview, make sure say they satisfy. Now then that particular committee now therefore send that list to the president. And the president they honor for make sure say he appoints either one of the 3 where the committee
the search and
nomination committee go down present to the president.
Okay.
Now the bill where they before we now in a parliament, the the constitutional amendments below they before we now in a parliament. What in recommendation 36 say the nomination for nominate each of them categories here from SLAJ for nominate one person, then present her in a different format. Instead of the organizations there make their own nomination of whether therefore they part of the search and nomination committee. The below day before we now, the amendments below day before we, they say the president for nominate. Come on, this is epic. This is epic radio.
Yeah.
If the epic radio need a representative for go dey na a particular gathering, I believe say not to possible not to member of epic for can appoint say Abu, you go represent we. No, na the organization na them for pull say Abu go represent we. Ibrahim go represent we.
Okay.
But what then comes before we? Then say the president for can appoint an organization of who that therefore go the part of that particular search and nomination committee. So that na a complete breach. So what's the recommendation? 36,
is that deceiving?
36. If it, what?
It deceiving?
Well, it deceiving completely.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. If we recommendation 36 don't do this one in good faith, and this na agreement between APC, the government, and in the presence of we moral guarantors them. Now they agree this one, and we sign them to effect. This all they happen for like trust day in the process of election. For long no get issue when election done, you begin the doubt, say, oh, this election is not credible. This is not go so. So now make the try for make them completely independent. So now when this process they on, now a shock for look to see the president go ahead and
is
appoint.
the president in a haste for do that?
Well, basically, I will tell you this say, and not in good faith. Now, definitely they know say what they don't present na parliament. For look we amend the constitution. No way, no they want to pass. They fully aware say no way, no they go pass. For look the president go appoint people in a separate bodies them. We for go be the part of the nomination committee. And no say no go pass. So what he do? He say no what? Look we do am fast. Now use the 1991 constitution. Why is the amendment they go on? Even if later it no go pass, say tomorrow we do appoint Edward Alpha already. So no go for change again. So basically, not like it's foot. So you know they in good faith for like to get the reform as well.
Is this something that the opposition will challenge constitutionally?
Well, and see the recommendation, we will pull out opposition on. Okay, we will definitely pull out opposition on.
You want to respond quickly before we move to the next topic.
So I just want to respond. So me just get a few questions. The first question what I get, with all the constitutional cry, we brother and they cry about search committee, this that. The first question
search and nomination committee.
Is it constitutional? The answer is no. Who wrote the 1991 constitution? The APC, not the writer.
I think Lord gets one thing clear. Sorry, honorable. No, honorable, please. Lord just get one thing clear.
Let's have a peaceful conversation.
Yes, I know.
No, let's have a peaceful conversation.
Okay, listen, I'll be on the line. I'll give you opportunity.
No, I didn't interrupt you, my brother.
Allow me. Honorable.
I'll be on the point, but when you say you want coming,
I give you time back. I give you back.
Okay.
He should wait.
No. Let us get something clear.
My brother, no, wait to get you bites, then you respond.
All right.
Take note. Take note.
No.
Yes. So this is the same thing we talk about this country. The APC members of parliament, them say all thing you for listen to them, they don't for listen to you.
All right.
When you debate, me they keep me cool and they take note. So what don't I respond? So allow you get you bite.
No. I think now maybe they at the floor. You decide for coming.
No.
Not to the moderate program.
I just give you time for
fine. Allow me make I for complete.
Okay.
And all, they come back to you shortly. Yes. Okay, make you clarification quickly, and then I'll
for the interest of peace.
Fine. So fine. Okay. Lord, get one thing, please. Like I continuously say, we know say the constitution is always supreme. That's not an argument.
Okay.
But for look, we not get the repeat of what happened in 2023. Now that make both parties, including the we guarantors them, moral guarantors them.
Yeah.
In the presence, we agree with what he happened by recommendation 36.
Okay.
So what did they before now for repeal section 32(3) for make sure say the president not only consult political parties, but now recommendation 36 say let us get this body we go make everybody trust the process.
Okay.
So not to merely mean say what the president they do, he actually go against constitution. Not to go against constitution. Okay. The point here is allow this process for like it complete. Because now this process here will be credence to whatever get for happen later.
All right.
Let we allow the constitutional review. We will make sure to get a search and nomination committee.
Thank you very much.
There should not be any haste to appoint the electoral commissioner. No need for that. Okay. Because definitely,
do we still have time?
What did they try for do? For 3 foot, the whole process what they do in parliament. For 3 foot the process. Okay. For say, hey, already at the ball for the appoint time. So even if the recommendation go on and change, They're not going for change again. And Manfa go still did it. So
Right.
like basically, now for to put
At the
and undermine the entire process.
Thank you so much. We make a clarification. Honorable, please go ahead. Get the platform now. I hope Honorable, I'm not going to interrupt you again. Go ahead.
Thank you. While this search committee then they talk about get a tendency for even slow down, the processes. You understand? Because like I don't tell you, we are running a democracy. Everybody get your own political interest. So if they say we get for car wait first, for let APC can agree, for let President Bio nominate to that for be the next person, and the constitution get under power, it not going to ever happen. That is number one.
Why not going to ever happen?
For example now, ordinary nomination, because they no agree. They no agree. They say the process for stalled, they not forgo before. Somebody we now the most experienced person at the institution, somebody we highly qualified, somebody we don't involve, they understand the terrain of this country, north, south, east, and west.
But they are questioning
somebody we able to handle logistical issues. Are they come? So back to my initial question where I was interrupted.
Okay.
Who wrote the 1991 Constitution in the first place? Is it like them being right down there for disadvantage other people? So to me, that is the biggest question I have for my brother here. And the second thing, why the Kawan Justice Kawan committee where them input, where His Excellency the then President and as by Kroma been put in place for review, then bring recommendations when I white paper for like the amend certain gray areas in the Constitution. Why them get all the opportunity? Why they not do it? Now for ordinary nomination, then they try for bring problem at the country and they go up and down. So the question is, nomination has got nothing to do with what will they do? Because let's assume search committee you go search everybody. The Constitution say now the president get the right for nominate. Section 32(3) of the Constitution, my brother.
So why
this is not German, it is not French. Now simple English.
So why again the recommendation 36 we suggest from the one way the
recommendation 36 and tripartite. This is their own gut feeling.
But the tripartite again, the two parties agree to some of those things. Is that not so?
I agree with you.
The two parties agree.
I agree with you. But remember, there are certain conditions when you want to change them. Two parties not just enough for agree on them. Are you paying attention, my brother?
Yes, I get you. I just hear something from you.
Okay, two parties not just enough for make them kind of decision. There are certain clauses where you want for interfere with the Constitution too much, it automatically becomes an entrenched clause. Therefore, when I get for go into referendum, you need for consult the people. You know, just come because you say president, somebody they try for ambug you. One morning go just grab no more. Then you go sell out the Constitution for respect their own view. So if the president they operate within the Constitution, I think to me that is what is important for now. If you go against the Constitution,
why do you think? Okay, go ahead.
If the president goes against the Constitution, then fine.
So you're not out.
But now, what I was expecting the opposition to do, like they say, me as a sitting member of parliament, no preview to that document where it is because we not debate it.
But it's in parliament now.
Yeah, so I am not
preview to it. Preview? Or you not be in a parliament in Sheba?
No, you know, say I've been bereaved down one. Then two. Maybe it don't come, but they not distribute out it for law begin to look at that.
Okay.
So they have now the opportunity to bring in some of these issues. So when with the
what could be the essence where the nomination go and then the president would appoint again? Would that be relevant again?
If even you take down in a parliament, you cannot take away the powers of the president.
Okay.
Number one, like I tell you, I want to look at and critically. We are a democracy. Democracy means you have different political powers with different interests.
Okay.
Everybody wants to lead the country. Okay. If you say now APC for go approve would that President Bio for choose for be the next electoral commissioner, it not go ever happen.
So why not entrusting this to the search and nomination committee for me then come with names and many president.
The nomination committee, everybody in the country belongs to a political party.
The
right?
interreligious council, you get
interreligious
bodies.
Interreligious council now one set. But all the other people,
what about SLAG is there as well?
SLAG is there. These are all credible institutions.
Sierra Leone Labour Congress is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sierra Leone Labour Congress is there. Okay. But the point again where we brought out in the miss, the search committee, not to then they nominate, then just just the cushion. The work the president for do.
Okay.
Say we don't look out for this policy, we don't look out for this policy, we don't look out for this policy. In addition to what you the president go don't get, if you say if you take among them people there, then it go good. But now the president in power for nominate. Okay. So if people the search committee don't do all this work, now the president, as per the constitution, get a mandate for nominate.
Is in line with the constitution,
and he's operating within.
I'm just asking. We not get better time really, so maybe I will just squeeze in this one. We'll too go deep into it because the matter is in court. In fact, it has been adjourned to Monday. But the National Secretary General of the APC is currently on remand for 3 count. Or 3 count charges them, well, insulting the president, inciting, and also incitement as well. So these are some of the counts them. And yesterday we see Usai Magistrate Brian Majabi denying him bail, and he get for spend the next couple of days now remand and appear on Monday. So I am not going too deep into this particular matter, like I say, because the matter is still in court as well. But is this a bad precedent in other way? I will ask, Honorable, in your opinion?
Yeah, like you rightly say, the matter did be
exactly.
now. I don't want for make much comments on that one day, so I want for left that one day out.
Okay.
But for the benefit of the public, I think my colleague member of parliament here make some statements where I believe say na a disservice to the nation. You know, at least if we didn't have the media here, for make sure say we're enlightening the people out there.
Yeah.
One, he say the role of the search and nomination committee. He say after the president go don't do not also he say what's in
after the president.
What's in recommendation 36? Please allow me.
Let me make my point clear.
If you go allow me, it go fine. It's already. Yes, but now make it allow me. No. Allow me. Allow me.
I will allow him there. I'll give you a chance to clarify now.
Fine.
Let me clarify and continue.
No. You don't give me a chance. I think when they make statement, allow him. In as much as I be fully aware, say they deceive the public, but allow him again opportunity.
Let me clarify.
I beg you. Listen.
No, if they deceive the public,
he's attacking my personality.
Me want for make sure
he's attacking my personality.
Right message to the public.
He's saying things that are odd. Things that I didn't say right in my presence.
So please clarify.
The clarification is the search committee. In they say the search committee now therefore appoint the electoral commissioner. How they say no. The search committee in function and mandate now for help the president do the job. And from there now,
thank you.
In addition to what the president will get in mind, he will able to choose now who are the possible in the nomination.
Thank you so much.
So fine. Now that make us say, Lord will pass the right message to the public because the people rely on what we say now.
Okay, all right.
I think recommendation 36 is in good faith. The power on the president for appoint electoral commissioner Eboku. So basically, the search and nomination committee, they your responsibility now for make sure say the recruit who that at the end of the day the president gets for appoint. The search and nomination committee then go interview the people wait for be electoral commissioner. And I make at the end of the day, therefore you for present at least 3 names. Recommendation 36 say that 3 names they don't present to the president. Then the president can go ahead and appoint anyone from the 3. But the president not for appoint anybody beyond the 3 where the search and nomination committee don't submit to the president. For make sure say they appoint one of them as the chief electoral commissioner. Not to the other way around, say when the president they could help her. No. Now for lessen the power where they on the president for say, hey, I don't consult APC.
So now what's the APC one? I ain't just the talk.
Now what's in this documents we agree with APC, the government,
now not for show
and other people. Recommendation 36.
Let's go to the
recommendation from the recommendation 36. Yes, say the president.
So okay, you talk about tripartite. I am speaking to the constitution.
No, there is amendment before us on the constitution.
No.
They can say the process captured. They can say again, and this process is not yet done.
It's informing the public.
The only change is today. The
amendment is yet to be made.
Okay.
The amendment of the constitution is yet to be made.
Let me say if you don't think say the president in a haste, if the amendment is still up for
It is not in haste.
Because if there is an amendment going on, then why don't the president wait?
Let me tell you. If the president time beats and just now, you know, we do all the amendments there. We for a peaceful 2028 elections. They are going to say again the president.
I think one of the ways.
Okay, gentlemen, I come back on a short. I want to go short break, and then let's take commercial break quick. I come. Okay.
The very possible the president don't send letter. When he don't nominate Alpha. Definitely, we consider as one of the people will be there part of the process.
We pioneer
the
2023
So
election.
what in the ABC one and democracy cannot run like that.
All right, I come back on a gentleman, please.
I'm not in nomination. The president don't send a parliament, so the opposition always is support.
Democracy is support.
Almost 99% of the nomination, the president don't send a parliament.
The opposition is support. All right, let's take break. We'll come back shortly. We'll go for a short break. We'll be back. Stay tuned. It's the review segment. We'll be back shortly.
You sabi Benjamin?
I did tell you, that Solomon in fast food love than though.
Baba, Benjamin don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now
Epic Radio.
Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them when they make people strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them self as dinner. Then they mix the different type like picky mix and super mix for all ages. Member say, then they mix them a packet. And they write PLC banner. Then they mix they all sign as a for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Then he mix. Grow strong, grow smart.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area there. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It will give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and save for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
All right, thank you back and welcome. You still listening to the Epic Morning Show review segment and made to make it come to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer. So quickly we go to we final story and then we go open the phone line. It has to do with the electricity crisis. This has been a perennial problem. Almost when we are in the dries, they send some shortage in power generation and all of those things as well. So honorable members here present, how the light business now in our community then first? Let's start with Honorable Mahmoud. You get light frequently at this moment?
No, I don't get light frequently.
But you still put light?
Alternative. Some it will come today, tomorrow it not come, and sometimes when it come, the way you don't want to reach, but not on enough all through it.
So how you describe
the light is actually deplorable, and so this day I know they actually expect now this kind of level of struggle for still a day on with light. I think if I can recall, me being a member of parliament, I don't partake in almost all the appointments in the 6 parliaments where the president don't do, and we approve them. But no, there has never been a time, despite me just approving, where I don't celebrate appointments, reach the time when the president appoints himself as the Minister of Energy. I be celebrating that day because I was hopeful that the commander-in-chief instead they can't take over this particular department. So I was enjoying hoping say we can get stability in electricity. So from that time to this day, for local day like how we did, so a deplorable. That's I would tell you.
Are you hopeful that it will change anytime soon?
Under this administration, me hope is small.
Honorable Tembe, how do you like business Nigeria?
Okay. thank you. First, for the purposes of this discussion, I go actually talk as a politician, but also being a trained, qualified, and one of the best energy experts in this country for speak small engineering.
Okay.
Meaning, I go profile solutions.
Okay.
I agree with my brother. We have energy challenge. Myself, na me host. What you say, correct. I dey get electricity 1 day in, 1 day out. At times, then he give me half day. There he go. The way it can I go come full right. So let's say the 1 day in, 1 day out. I agree.
Okay.
But the problem what we get as a nation, now that we know they try for pay attention to the critical issues, and then critical issues there, now issues and we don't exist. We some now inherited problems, some now problems that we self the need for take bold face, bold step for able remedy them. I go put them into 3 clusters: the generation aspect, the transmission, and the distribution. Transmission, for example, what we get currently we na in Freetown rely on now the Bumbuna line, 161 kV line. The 161 kV line then built them in the 1960s. Okay, so that is to say it don't aged. The transmission capacity in terms of kilowatts where that line they been gets now 75. But during the 11 years war, bullet pierced some parts of the transmission lines. So in efficacy don't drop drastically. Now we're not going to get up to 70% output out of her instead of 75 we're supposed to forget. So what thing they happen now? Even if we buy power na Guinea, Makot Sen, Bumbuna Sen, let's say we get the generation now, we're supposed for really give Freetown 24-hour electricity. For now, we're not going to because of the capacity of that line. Now, just 75 it take.
Okay.
So, which is to say, one recommendation we need to give to the country and let everybody pay attention to that. Now, for upgrade that line day to 225. If we don't upgrade them to 225, you find out so they give high voltage and we will transmit bulk power.
We get a lot of experts in the energy sector. Can the colleague Juncker have been na UNIDO and all get vast experience and then again, so why up to now unable to solve this problem? It's we still get one in, one out where the guys in Canada the same story.
I try for build a bit context. And I believe say my brother self here go respect that view and give me that time because it's so important.
Okay. No.
Now we come about we don't talk about transmission. Generation also now a problem. Bumbuna, as we talk, we now the state-owned enterprise now able for rely on instead of car power ship. Car power ship was introduced by the then administration, and still some people and the encourager, me, Honorable Engineer Tengbe, they say car power ship not a solution for we. So me fi say we solution now for the 50 megawatt capacity we'll get at peak period in the range currently for be doubled. Meaning we need for introduce 2 more turbines.
Okay.
25 megawatt each. Double landing will give you another 50. So during the peak in the range, we will get at least 80. Out of that 80 with losses and other things, at minimum we will get in 60, 65 they come Freetown.
Okay.
That's one way for solve the generation. I don't explain about the transmission. Government they on track. I want for be honest for construct the southern corridor. We now 225. Where they come, it can up to Godrich again for help for stabilize the system. But the fundamental issue you will get when you ask me about electricity, why lights not in a Freetown? Now because of commercial losses. Commercial losses, I will explain to you.
Do one quickly, not get better time.
Yeah, time not there.
People in the pay the lights. We will see commercial losses.
Fine, commercial losses. So people now you allege say people they pay.
It's not alleged. People they pay.
No, you allege.
We all sit there. We are paying. We are paying.
Don't trivialize this. Let me come.
No, we say allege. Yes,
we are all paying. But the people in back where the thief, the lights, that is a very serious concern.
Then Bokupas where they pay.
If even the number Bokupas where they pay, but then there are people actually stealing the lights, and that is very, very important. That government they lost huge chunk of money based on that. So me the fee say them for introduce smart systems.
Okay.
With SCADA, introduce node. For example, like the mini crates, you put everybody in meter to the top notch of the pole. So we don't come on at the pole, the pole, the top notch of the pole. You would na central freetown on your SCADA. You dey monitor the node. You don't know say every node na 10 kilowatts for the day. If you go see 15 kilowatts, you dey send your team now for let them go check why that do happen. Then the output now from that pole. Anybody who thief flight down the table, down the pole, because you know able go na the pole. So you thief light, as you take light na that cable for user and for self, you dey pay for it.
All right. 0799-4993. Please don't take calls. Don't go way overboard with time. And then we get the report to work out to you. We get the bomber cash out do as well. We will get for do so. Stay tuned for that one. Hello. Please. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yes. Your name, please, and who side you call from?
My name is Saidu.
Side, go ahead.
There are people we call parliamentarians within our government. They just they waste people in time and waste resources of this country. If I don't go sit down, when I get an arrangement, when I don't agree, when I go kind of parliament, when I say when they go deliberate on what you know, accept what I go accept. Then this one are able to tell me say the Constitution Supreme. What I don't say the Constitution Supreme. What you make una decide to come disagreement, not because there were problems. That's one. And this tier way President Bio they do, where if they go do decide for appoint somebody, where in fact then in a stage forget a recommendation or how for appoint electoral commissioner. Now just a situation wherein the man always not ready for make or get peace. Now for fed blah blah no one. For instance, like we got to take Mohammed Bango Akianguna.
Thank you.
I mean, you don't do anything and day. You get serious opposition people wait for don't appoint for Kevin America. You know that, but for club up between people, they you wanna see when they go sit up and talk. Sit up and talk waiting.
It's way over about 1 minute. 0799-4993. Let's take couple of calls and then we go do we bomba Cashaldo as well. So continue for play star 799 star 2 ash and then you get the opportunity to be one of the lucky winners this morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abaka.
Yes, Baka, go ahead. You have 1 minute.
The thing where they happen so now we country, we want to tell you ruling, you want the reading of power say this is a bad legacy this in the set. Number one, we don't see the lock the PRO of APC. We don't see the charge the former president move out. We don't see the lock the Secretary General, the prison. Honestly, I think don't expect the democracy for the go on and for able to see them practice democracy. Why will they say this? Now for the future, now they talk for. Because them two political parties there, and they tell you, they're not able for moving. So if APC come, APC do worse than this, where will go happen? If who says see two lions in the fete? Now one grass. Then small one they own, but not on a reading game. So what we go do with this country with the person of country? Now that make the question. Now if we really talk about this tripartite, the tripartite now the only thing this way they will help with for letting you to go vote, we call it
Thank you, Baka.
with the recommendation they really did. But we tell them the pros and they fine tune them. Then the pros and how they want. Thank you.
0799-4993. Call and be part of the program this morning. We just accommodate a couple of few calls and then we go wrap up the program. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, morning. You must have called for.
Consensus.
Go ahead.
I just want to add the two panelists already. This tripartite document in the talk about parallel to the constitution or written. That question I just want parallel to the constitution.
Okay. 0799-4993. The number we have can add the voice to it to the discourse. Let's take another caller quickly. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Malaika, go ahead. Yes.
God bless you. Yeah, well, actually, my office is parallel. Na till then they were then at the constitution they talk about election, and then they're supposed to amend. You know, but if the amendment they go on as the other parliamentarian they talk, then the government, the head of the government, the president, they hastily they do what's in they against the tripartite where they all go and talk about. So it's not a breach to the tripartite. Now I know they ask because they don't spend so much money time for do that tripartite day. Then one recommendation of that tripartite day, then they try for amend them, then the president will go ahead and hastily do what they're supposed to go amend. Now I know we talk. Thank you.
Thank you. 0799949993. We they take few calls more and then we will wrap up the program shortly. Like I say, we will talk. So hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes,
Bamusa.
Okay.
I want to ask Honorable, why them fasting this one great result, 2023 the election, the results. Then publicity secretary been don't complain, they tell we say the election don't endorsed. Anything una don't forget about, them. But today the day behind this year, 2023 election, how the Tifa, how they make a non pull hand. Honorable, why make una dey behind this one great result results here? That una dey full with the
Kamusa.
They vote for una. Not the same thing una care for they do to the people that una take election we now big fool. And the reason these two parties they are against them to God. Are they against them to party they are? So as long as we all come together to God, let we choose another new party or go vote for to God, not flood them to party they are. Thank you.
0799949993. Maybe 3 more calls and then we basically try for go to the guest them. I think Abu Loko this. Hello. Yes, Abu Loko.
Yeah, Central, before it comes Central,
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I tell me two elders and the honorable and plenty thank you. You know, for sensitize the people of this country and for talk about waiting they happen and waiting there for happening at the country. You know, Reginald, Salon, we all are one family. And we all let's try at least for push this country go before rather than fighting each other. We need for put ideas then together for push along go before. Not so idea for carry grudge and fight each other in this country. The people learn and they suffer. Just like they waiting and they talk. Electricity, lights not there. Water is short. So who they beg politicians and say, we the people and we are vulnerable. We need them at least for make them do things, sell their ideologies them to the people and carry plans them for push the country go before.
Thank you.
So there we they beg them say, also the party the APCSLPP, na good party them. But then there people inside there when are bad people them.
Thank you, Abuloko.
God bless you, sir.
0799949993. 2 more calls and then we get a report Q and then we'll do Bomba Cash out there. Hello.
Yeah, this is the telephone before.
Yes, Jokele, go ahead quickly.
The question I ask, the president no right for nominate. I want the person answer me and I want to continue. I want to talk something.
No, go ahead and go answer later. They don't give you answer now.
Right. Now, then other people themselves don't choose the one they way they want. Now, this is my common sense. We are the president. Now, that's the 91. I don't pick her. They don't put food there. And I just for no other people there for belong. No more. But as the president, I don't choose. No matter how it sounds like, say it's on say, now you go for pick. You don't go left the way you don't choose. You go take other person. I don't think so.
0799949993. Let's squeeze in the final set of call and then we'll go over to we guess them for reply very, very shortly as we get for the Bomba Kashalo. Hello.
Yeah, Regina.
Manager Hassan.
Yeah, Mr. Hassan. Thank you for the program.
Yes.
But I don't know how to go past 50 years. What happened to you is continue go to San Dimagan?
Yes.
We continue became the security alone. Not Lord na South Central continue. You go to no blame and watch football. That led on any people are not fool. Not talk to all from where you will continue. Where you will continue. Lord check now. Who only Salona people? Lord check. Maybe you don't develop this country in terms of everything, development. And I comment to Maria 6 months like no everybody in spring for moment born. After Tanzania will not talk to them. That man watch football. That man I get you 9 get. Would watch clear football. We not to the civil. No, we not face with two guys alone. Then people are laughing and then run the country.
All right. Thank you. One bonus call 079-994-993. Just one. Okay, let's take this bonus caller and then I go wrap up now. Hello.
Regina.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening.
I'm fine.
But this problem.
Who are we talk to, please?
This election, one of the circle, how they come about to announce this election? Number one. Secondly, how this man announce this election? Where people in the sector and say now, we don't say this is don't pass. But one thing we have for know, what will lead to this recommendation all? Where you know go easy for let people forget, but people in the time will talk to what make the people in the fashion the election. Anything when a country interest, you know go easy for let people forget, but to let people get this in mind. Yeah. This man, when I go president, now he can mastermind this project, this election, we then go announce them. Because they just set a cabal. Now the country was saying that this will never happen if we lost, we about to lose this election. So this will never ever done in this country until this election, this generation, it don't test. Because our world history now. Yeah, so this needed to tell anybody in this country, it not go done in this country. This person, it's going to a world record.
All right, we don't go overboard the time. Gentlemen, we are wrapping up. We don't go way overboard with time. We want to respond to the callers and waiting we go left with the general public. Quickly, let's start with, I don't know, I don't have to go first. Honorable Tem, ready to go first?
Yeah. No
okay,
problem.
Go ahead.
Okay. One for respond to the last caller where they ask, say, now that first begin to rule the country. And they allege say APC don't bring more development. I want for make let me call and no say now SLPP first begin, but then APC don't rule this country more than any other political party. And most of the successes, if today people get free quality education, now the SLPP introducer.
Okay.
If we get institutions where they work today, NASIT, they cater for old people, now SLPP don't bring up. So all the goodies we any government can rely on around the world, now SLPP don't do it.
Okay.
So I will go briefly to Joe, where they ask, we say the president, if the president not get right for nominate. Indeed, the president get right for nominate as per the constitution, we supreme, and other people are not angry. Going against the constitution, the law tell we say it tantamount to treasonable offense. So if the president they act within section 32(3) of the 1991 constitution, it just be on point.
All right.
And also, somebody been they ask, why is APC Honorable saying 2023 election was stolen? This has been the rhetorics for bring confusion, make clear the supporters that are out there not they together. And that is not good for us. When you see even PPRC don't they team up Trangawa now for say people for the stop for the promote 8 speeches. Now the thing that when you lost an election, you lost.
Okay.
The only democratic means, the constitutional means we available now for go to court. But if you not go to court, then still you team up, they tell people when they even plan for the next election, say the 10th election on a recipe for let people begin to fit themselves out there, and that's not good. And also, somebody been talk about bad legacy. We say they lock the Secretary General, then they drive the ex-president. That is not correct. The ex-president, to the notice we all know, he go out on medical. Of course, the Secretary General, we all day, he encourage chants like, Mada Biona Tifitifi, Mada Biona Tifitifi. You know, for God's sake, let's all we like the matter, then a court, of course. A constitution has say if PPRC get matter way they beyond their own regulations, then at the court we will interpret whether what the person do correct or not.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Like go to Honorable Mahmoud, nice guy. From the opposition APC, Western Yaoban. You respond to the callers which you left for
I want to tell plenty thank you to everybody we don't call. So many points and questions then come in what take note of. One get for do where one of the callers say why we still talk about 2023 election. just always get for talk about 2023 election because when something bad happen, definitely if they try for prevent for letting it happen again, it just always get for reference that particular thing.
Okay.
The 2023 election are the first time we witness at the history of this country where the raper collate counting, the raper counts, then the electoral commissioner go announce results. This not you will not be the ever foreseen in the history of this country. So definitely that one they will always get for keep for the talk about them.
Okay.
Then another person make mention say what thing happen for if the president not get right. I think na Joe make that question there. If the president not gets right for appoint the electoral commissioner, of course the president get the right. Even the amendment we did before we still give the president the right. But again, how if we go ahead, the 1991 Constitution, Section 32 say Section 32(3) say the president in consultation with political parties he can appoint electoral commissioner.
Right.
But because of that power be too boku by the president, now that make the recommendation 36 where SFPP agree, we self agree, and Umora answers in their own presence, let's say agree say, you know what, this power too boku by the president, for like you only say I don't consult party, so I don't appoint Abu as electoral commissioner. They say recommendation 36, they don't get people them when they go serve as moral guarantors them. Where they go call them the search and nomination committee, where them body are, they don't work. Now for ensure say they interview people them. Scrutinize them, make sure say they fit for be the electoral commissioner. So where then once they don't nominate them people there, they will submit 3 names to the president. Where the president now, one of the name here, the 3 names they will submit to them, he can appoint anyone per them as the electoral commissioner. So basically the president will still appoint, but now in a format we not go create confusion, we not go create doubt. Say, this person will not believe him again. And one last one, please. Then possibly ask, say, if the tripartite recommendation now alternative to the 1991 Constitution, not to alternative, but basically now where's them put together for make sure say what's happen in 2023 and not happen again. So now that make we get the constitutional amendments to the before we for make sure say some of the things that they agree by the tripartite they put inside that constitution there, so that in the future we will get a credible election when all sides go actually agree say yes, the outcome is credible.
Thank you very much. Of course, Honorable Mohammed Nice Guy, Mahmoud Nice Guy, Kama, sorry, from Western Area. Oban, they represent the main opposition, APC, and also thanks to Honorable Engineer Fala Tengbe from Kailaun District, and they represent the ruling bench, the Sialum People's Party. Many thanks, gentlemen, for honorable men, for joining me in the program this morning. So now the ECOWAS community of West African states, ECOWAS, the economic community, rather, ECOWAS, Court of the Justice don't hold one bilateral meeting with the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice inside Salon for the enforcement of the court judgment of the ECOWAS Court of Justice. So is they being attend the bilateral meeting and being filed in this report. Immediately after the report, then we'll come for the Bomba Cash Out. Stay tuned.
The Economic Community of West African States Community Court of Justice, now the judicial arm of the Economic Community of West African States, we make up of 15 member states them now West Africa, where them established for all the rule of law and self-promote integration. The court over the years don't progress into one key forum for human rights protection, dispute resolution, and the main mission now for the state judicial function of interpreting and applying community text as well as for ensure respect for human rights in an efficient and timely, effective manner with the support of well-trained mandem. Where in been they talk during the opening session of the court bilateral meeting with the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice for discuss the enforcement of judgments delivered by the ECOWAS Court. The Chief Registrar of ECOWAS Court, Dr. Yawuzi Urura Sama, say participation reflects shared recognition where they show say justice not just the end with deliberate judgments.
Your participation today reflects a shared recognition that justice does not end with the delivery of a judgment. Rather, justice is fully realized only when judgments are effectively enforced and their outcomes are made tangible for the beneficiaries and for the community as a whole. Distinguished participants, the ECOWAS Court of Justice occupy a central place in the community legal and institutional architecture, the protector of human rights, and a key instrument for strengthening the rule of law and legal setting within the ECOWAS space.
Dr. Uza Urusama also said the court over the years don't develop rich and respected jurisprudence, more so na the area of human rights, we don't contribute to the visibility and credibility of ECOWAS na national and international level.
Over the years, the court has developed a rich and respected jurisprudence, particularly in the area of human rights, which has contributed significantly to the visibility and credibility of ECOWAS at both regional and international levels. Credibility and effectiveness of any court ultimately depends only on the quality of its decisions.
Alpha Sise ESQ, na the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, in talk on faith in justice and faith in the rule of law, we bind all member states them together.
And today we are not merely fulfilling a diplomatic itinerary, we are engaging in critical acts of faith in our shared regional community, faith in justice, faith in the rule of law that binds our nations together. This meeting, forming part of the commemorative activities for the 50th anniversary of ECOWAS, is a testament to our collective resolve to strengthen the pillars of our integration.
Ngubi Fofo say the Court of Justice don't stand as a pillar of the regional legal order from the time where them do transformation.
The ECOWAS Court of Justice stands as a pillar of our regional legal order. Since its transformation into a court with expanded jurisdiction, particularly in the area of human rights protection, it has become a vital forum for the peaceful resolution of disputes and for ensuring that community law is not merely aspirational, but that it is also effective. Judgments of the court are final and binding on member states. Their enforcement is therefore not optional. It is a legal obligation flowing directly from the ECOWAS Treaty and its supplementary protocols.
Where in Binde make in keynote address, the president for the Economic Community for West African State Community Court of Justice, ECOWAS, President Honorable Justice Ricardo Golves, say enforcement of the court judgment them now one of the biggest challenge where regional justice they face. As in say, now only 1 out of 18 judgment them where the courts make, Salone governments don't enforce. In continue say, judgment them where the courts give make binding under the treaty and in protocols. They say the courts don't decide over 18 cases them against Salone from the time where them establish them, dismiss 6 cases them, and now 1 judgment no more the country don't fully enforce, while 11 judgments remain unenforced. And them case he say na human rights related matter them, governance and social justice. The president for ECOWAS Community Court of Justice, Justice Ricardo Golves, same way warned that assistance non-enforcement they undermine the credibility of the courts and self-weaken public confidence in national and regional institutions. Them. And of for say, them design the bilateral meeting as way for move beyond blame and focus on solution them, including improved collaboration between national institutions them, clearer enforcement timeline, and stronger collaboration with the ECOWAS courts. For the Epic Morning Show, Sorisi say the report.
All right, plenty thank you to Sorisi say we filing that report today for we. Now we they can do we bomba cash out this morning, and Ivan just don't join me for make we do the bomba cash out. Good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Miguel General, and of course, well, this now the weekend, so people don't expect something.
Imagine now tomorrow Valentine.
Tomorrow Valentine's exactly. So well, if you're not lucky, you win today, and then you get Valentine. Well, an opportunity for you.
So I will tonight. What to get today? What to get? What to market today, man? What to the cook?
Well, you don't say tomorrow na Lovers Day. So I think we will prepare something very romantic. I mean, I just wish probably a woman can win this one. So you're able to give a guy Valentine gifts. You don't say now the cake them, because when I go to the market yesterday and look at the different price of cakes there.
So 500,000 can be a good start for you. For
a very, very good start. So
for the Valentine.
Yes, for the Valentine. And I just wish today for make woman win this money.
All right, gents. Well, callers, the number they mix now. If you look on Facebook, you see say the numbers are mixing, and let's go and see who that could be the lucky winner. So we go in a count of 5. Let's go in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we've got a winner. Wow, now free money winner we get in fact this morning. So Ivan, we don't get a winner. We try for call the person. So I just imagine.
A day like this, just one day. So the only thing you need for do continue for the play. In the code na star 799 star 2 hash. Continue for the play the bomber cash out. An opportunity for you. Imagine if you get a luck day for the win every day, regional. For Monday to Friday, you win every day. So for the 1 week first alone, you don't get 2.5 million Jones. Imagine waiting that will do for you.
Any possible, you just need for the play.
Continue for the play. Put in hard work.
Exactly. Just continue for the play, and then you never can tell. You can be one of the lucky winners. So we try for establish contact now with the winner this morning, and let's see how we go able for talk to the lucky. But like I said, the person we win this morning, an Afri money customer, somebody we play using in Afri money. Now, unfortunate for winning self, so 500 leos, and the money don't go straight now the person account.
The most beautiful part of bomber cash out, you for spending plenty. Not just telling you it's no more. Just 10 units, you pay for your ticket, you get a chance to play from 1 to 10 tickets, and each ticket costs 10 units.
Before they ring now, let's hope that we will talk to the individual.
With AfriMoney and BNB, you can transfer funds to Ghana, Kenya, Gambia, Mali, Guinea, Senegal, and more.
I feel like this person a woman.
And hassle-free.
I feel like this person a woman. For instance, woman and people quick. That's a final. Very strange number.
The phone is still ringing, and let's see that. Let's hope that we'll talk to the person.
Quick and easy.
The phone is still ringing.
Need to send money across Africa?
And imagine this person the money will reach them
exactly
500 millions. Imagine how that will help you. You get cake where the price there as low as 150,000. So you can buy cake for the person. Then you even get wine safe for them. Enjoy your Valentine tomorrow.
This person not picking call, but congratulations to Amido winning safe already 500 millions. So Ivan, we wrap up now. We get one more to go for the drive time today.
Yes. So continue for the play bomber cash out, and the code star 799 star 2 hash. Continue for the play. You got the opportunity for play from 1 to 10 tickets. Each ticket they cost 10 million. So just as slow as 10 years. That's the beautiful part of it, Reginald. 10 years, just one ticket, you can win 500 leons. So
thank you.
Continue for the play.
Thank you so very much, Ivan Gilosti. Well, that's all we have for in today's Epic Morning Show review segment. We don't give the international segment, the first segment of the show, we look at international review. And the second segment as well, we don't discuss a lot of issues. Epic Radio committed for ensuring you get all the latest. Today, the repeat broadcast will start at 10 p.m. And then last till after 12, so you will listen to the repeat broadcast of the show tonight. Many thanks to DJ Buju, give me technical support, Abubakar Bendu, and so say make una watch you live on Facebook, producers of the program, Fatma Talebi, and also Regina Banjukutsa, executive producer Teresa Julia Thomas, and the entire team. Everybody will put hands on deck for ensuring we get a wonderful show this morning. Continue for listening to Epic Radio. Have a wonderful Friday. Happy Valentine's in advance, and bye for now.